Yeah. Okay. You say you trust me, I could never trust you. Maze, I know a couple snakes, I used to call them goons. You say you trust me, I could never trust you. Maze, I know a couple snakes, I used to call them goons. I'm under pressure. I'm under pressure. I'm under pressure. I think I'm under pressure. I'm under pressure. I'm under pressure. I'm under pressure. You say you trust me, I could never trust you. Maze, I know a couple snakes, I used to call them goons. You say you trust me, I could never trust you. Maze, I know a couple snakes, I used to call them goons. I'm under pressure. I'm under pressure. I'm under pressure. Yeah. I think I'm under pressure. I'm under pressure. I'm under pressure. Shorty moving crazy, psycho. I swear she love me how we do it at the night show. Nikki Amuka Asubuhi say she love who? She say she take it back at it was a typo. I'm under pressure, Bado coming for the briefcase. I'm independent, I be picking my release date. Shorty she curve me, now she back and I'm like me, I'm straight. Fruits of my labor, easy, come a grapes. Way too afraid and the government have it their way. Hakuna pesa but Nikki ongea, you know I pay. Television, everybody watching what they say. CC what they getting paid, me I'm with. You say you trust me, I could never trust you. Maze, I know a couple snakes, I used to call them goons. You say you trust me, I could never trust you. Maze, I know a couple snakes, I used to call them goons. I'm under pressure. I'm under pressure. I'm under pressure. I think I'm under pressure. I'm under pressure. I'm under pressure. Push, yeah. Yeah. Baby, what you telling me? See me, I'm with the gang, lazima hustle. Yeah. Now Bado demons chasing me. Bado, I'm still dipping double. Baby, what you telling me? See me, I'm with the gang, lazima hustle.
Ready when you are. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live on Radio 254 on this wonderful. What day of the week is it?
It's a Thursday.
It is? So tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah.
The week is over.
Week is over.
If we get to tomorrow, we've made it.
We've landed.
Okay, so this is Radio 254. My name is Joker254, and I'm here with
Rico 254. This is the 254 Express here at Radio 254, where we play 100% Kenyan music 24/7. And like we have a special guest in the building.
people have a complaint with Radio 254.
Okay.
They say we play too much Kahush.
We play so much cover.
Yeah, like, they say to me Lipua. I ask Kahush if my M-Pesa due because my M-Pesa has been dry. My police are still waiting. Be like, they say we're riding Kahush's dick too hard.
I feel like Kahush deserves the airtime he's getting right now for sure. Kahush's been one of my favorite rappers for a long time. So the fact that he plays music a lot, I don't give a fuck what y'all think. He definitely one of the young and upcoming cats who have made such an impact, and they deserve what they're getting right now for sure.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Very happy.
It's a beautiful day. There was two shows today. There was a show called Rabbitous by Eugene that was so dope, and that was so killer. And then there was a show before this by two young cats, Underground 10, and they played like such dope music. So now we have this show, and we're trying to get more people to do their own shows, because honestly, the coolest thing about other people's shows, and I promise you, like for me, everything, the music what matters the most. So the coolest thing is like how we are able to like hear new. I discover new music from other shows, music I would never listen to. So it's like, yo, this person come and plays their music. I'm like, I've never heard. Like I've never had that song.
Underground 10 is that what Tella, like she makes music. She talks about music that like we don't really hear necessarily on the surface. So she digs. Yo, shout out Tella. Tella's one of the best curators I know for sure. Music, especially Kenyan music here. Like she literally she digs and she finds hits, or not even hits, but tunes that you probably never hear on the radio or YouTube, or you're not being shared on the Instagram post or the Snappy. But yeah, so shout out Tella and our homie over there with the Underground 10. Yo, but the guys, yo, ba, grrrr. Yeah, we got a special guest in the building. I've known this guy for a long time. You know, like we've known each other since we're kiddos. Like we see each other grow, like education, academically, physically, through football, and like mentally, because I've seen what he's doing right now, and I think it's such a fucking dope concept in the sense of he's putting a lot of young cats in a mind state or mind frame that is important right now, and just to kick it is a blessing. You feel me? And like I'd like to introduce my special guest today. His name is Tupac, like the rapper. If y'all don't even know, this nigga actually called Tupac.
Like M-Pesa name is Tupac.
Like M-Pesa name Tupac, bro.
Yo, what was going on at home? So let's start at the beginning, because for your parents to name you Tupac, they must be cool or they must just be like gangsters.
Personally, what I think is I was born around the same time that he died.
Okay.
So I think like he probably started as a nickname, and then I was like, yo, just put that shit on the birth certificate, you know?
Sure.
And to be honest, I think other than life, that's a very good gift that my parents have given me, because you know everywhere I go, like no one ever forgets me, you know.
Can't.
So what? Okay, so what are your names? What are your full names, like government names on the ID?
So my first name is actually Keith.
Okay.
So I'm called Keith Tupac Gachiramu.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who is Keith Tupac Katerimo?
Is that the difference between Tupac and Keith?
So before I used to try and differentiate the two, you know.
Okay.
So I used to be like, you know, Tupac's for my boys and everything. Then now Keith is when I'm a little bit more serious and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So even like the first email I ever created was keith.gatiram, you know. Because like if I send someone an email as Tupac, no one will ever take me seriously, you know. Yeah, so I used to try and separate the two. But then now we're preached like I've merged them. Like, why am I trying to be two people when I'm born as one? If God wanted me to be two people, then see, you know, you'd have done like I'm twins or something, you know. Yeah, so now it just comes like that. So everywhere I go, I just introduce myself as, you know, Keith Tupac.
Bro, I've never
that's who I carry around.
I've never had anyone call you Keith on God.
Yeah.
No cap. Like, your folks call you. What do your folks call you at home?
First of all, my mom will call like all of us different names.
Okay.
You know, we're like three boys.
Yeah.
Like, so even today in the morning when I was getting an outfit to come here, my mom's like, Kobe, Carl, shit, Tupac. So, you know, like, she makes that mistake. But, like, everyone I know calls me Tupac, even my grandma. But my grandma says it a bit differently. She says Tupac. Tupac. So like,
But isn't it like it's Tupac?
No. Tupac.
I know, but like Tupac. Okay, his name was Tupac like that. But but I guess he branded himself as Tupac.
Yeah.
But his name was actually Tupac.
Yeah, it was Tupac.
Okay.
And like, when did you realize that like you were named after such a god, like such an influential person, a legend? Like, how old were you when you realized, okay, you're named after like such a great human being?
I realized from a pretty young age, because like there's like, nah, that's not your real name. But you know, at that time I had no ID to prove to guys, you know, this is my real name. I had no M-Pesa, I sent a good 5 bob. He said, hey, yeah, it's his real name, you know. Plus a blessing with a 5 bob, you know. But I realized at a pretty young age, but you know, because there was nothing at that point to prove. I know people still didn't believe me. But yeah, eventually I grew into it, and now there's the ID to prove it. There's, you know.
Would you ever hear Tupac music? Like growing up, like when you were born and you were called Tupac, was there like at you were next to the incubator, there's like a speaker there playing Pac, or like would you listen to his music growing up?
To be honest, I do not really remember. But like, you know what, I have a vivid memory of as a kid growing up in regards to music. Was listening to classic 105. As you know, as your mom or pops drops you in the car, you know, those, I don't know what, like Mariah Carey songs, you know. Yeah, that I remember. Yeah, so even if you check my classics back in the days, playlist on Apple Music, straight fire.
So I have like friends who like their name kind of like so my friend's name is McCrae. He's named after Colin McCrae.
Yeah.
So like I feel like because he's named after Colin McCrae, he had no other choice but to become like a rally driver. But like there's a guy named Issa, and he's named after Isa, and now he's trying to rap. But like, did you ever feel like you wanted to rap? Did you ever try to rap, Tupac?
Yo, Tupac has bars.
Hey!
Yo, we'll give them that at the end though.
No, did you ever try to rap? Because like your name is Tupac, so guys are like, yo, pack rap. So like, the pressure of the name, did it make you want to rap, or did you ever rap?
I know my brothers will be happy at this, but I'm gonna tell you guys something. It's okay. I'm here to, expose myself a bit. But yeah, so back in the days, me and my brothers, we had this like band group. You know when like band groups were
A boy band.
A boy band.
You guys were a boy band.
Like Jonas Brothers.
Now you see that's band by Jonas Brothers, Mindless Behavior.
Yeah.
Which other
But you guys are but look, like Tupac is short, and Kobe is tall.
No, but that time,
You guys were
the
the
same
same
height.
Kobe was small though.
Okay.
Yeah, that time we were like the same height. Like, I can't even show you a photo.
Okay, so you guys were boy bandy.
Bro,
What was the name of the band?
It was called Royal Dreamers.
Why?
I don't know.
Who came up with the name?
Probably me.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I even convinced my brothers this was the right way. We even performed like I think like 2 Makini Fun days.
Okay.
We won 2 talent shows.
Okay.
So it was crazy,
You guys were popping off.
You're popping, man. The song was called Magician. Like people who know me, like my love.
Okay. I have a question. Is this before you were Video Vixen or post Video Vixen?
So now what happened?
Is it before? Because I wanted to go, are we going forward or are we going backwards?
It was post. So
Okay.
what happened was we actually recorded it at Matrax.
Okay, so let's talk about you being a Video Vixen.
So shout out to Matrax, by the way.
Okay.
We recorded it at his studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your entry into, so how do you meet Matrax? Because you're talking about Matrax, you're saying what? Okay, like how do you? Okay, we're talking about your name, and as your name will make you want to make music. How old are you at the age we're talking about? We're talking about,
Matrax.
and trying to be in a boy band with your.
I'd say maybe-
But like this Makini Festival things. How old are you guys?
So maybe I think maybe 14.
14.
Yeah. So now imagine my brothers much younger than me.
Yeah.
Crazy, yeah.
So now you guys are going around performing.
Yeah. We only had one song, but it was fire.
Why
Produced
record?
by Matrax.
Why record the song?
Huh?
Why record the song?
Why did we record the song?
Like, why did you guys think of recording a song? Why not just go perform?
But because you have to have a song to perform. So we
Okay.
went to the studio.
Okay.
Matrax gave us this beat.
Okay.
Crazy beat, huh? We recorded a song.
What's the name of the song?
It was called Magician.
Can you find it somewhere on the internet?
I'm the only one who watches it.
What?
I hid it. It's on YouTube, but I hid it.
Yo,
You know what I think?
see, just let us play
I
this
see
later.
that. Bro, they already have Scammer Race to expose him, man. Every time I'm in a trap,
Yeah.
someone's playing Scammer Race, they're like, oh my god, that's Tupac, man. That time I'm even running the Supra, they're like, shit. So that's what if I bring it back. Hey, my bros will kill me now that.
They'll be like,
Man, they'll be like, hey, Paco, man, this one now, we have to off you.
How did you end up in that video? Like, how was that
So-
conversation like?
One of our cousins, she's called Tabby, she hooked us up with Matrax. Her and Matrax have been friends since growing up. And so Matrax, told her, yo, I have this idea of a video where I'd like 3 boys. And she's like, I know the perfect 3 boys. Like, my cousin. So we met Matrax, he told us about the idea and boom, we were down for it.
Funny, like, okay, what?
This is before you guys had even produced a song.
No, he gave us the beat for our first song. We were just writing.
But was this before that?
Like,
Yeah, it was way before that.
Okay.
also like.
So later on, when you went back to him for a beat, he knew you already.
Yeah.
From the video.
Yeah, because we were here.
Okay, but you guys are just 3 boys.
Yeah.
So what do you mean you wanted 3? Like, were you guys good at dancing? Like, why did you pick you guys?
So you see in Scamarays, the whole idea of the video was these 3 young boys that grow into men. And if you see the song, there's literally Matrax, Cora, and Dex, who now were me, Carl, and Kobe.
Okay.
If you watch the video now, there's that whole concept. You first of all, man, if you're listening to this, don't go look for Scamarays and send me a snap, huh? But yeah, you get the concept.
Yeah. And like, because that's a legendary video in the sense that everybody knows that song.
Bro, man.
So like, how do you feel growing up and like, I'm sure people just play it around you just to fuck with you. I'm sure.
For sure.
And like, how do you react to it? Like, how do you react to it? Because I'm sure you've heard it 50,000 times.
To be honest, at first, like now when I became a bit older, I used to be embarrassed about it.
Okay.
But then now imagine I'm not, man.
Why were you embarrassed about it at that age?
I think because, the way you look at your throwback pictures, you're like, fuck, this was not cool at all. Yeah? You know that, yeah? But then now you go to an age and you're like, this was me, and now I've grown to this. So you see that whole transition, and that's why even if you go to my Instagram, from the first day I posted a photo, I think in 2014, I've never deleted anything, because as much as it's embarrassing, as much as I know people will share it, people will tag each other, it shows me as a person that I've grown. You know, it shows growth. Yeah.
And like after the Scamere video dropped,
Yeah.
I said, okay, I knew from two reasons. Obviously the video and golf.
And ball.
And ball. But ball came after golf.
After golf, yeah.
Because I used to see little homie, you know when we used to have those junior tournaments that we like that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right, you remember, of course. We're like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your nigga was there with me. So I'll see, this is the nigga from this Camera video, you know?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, dope, like just to see you swing a golf club. Like, like how, have you always been a golfer, an avid golfer?
Yeah, you know, like my parents have always, you know, had those ideas for how their kids should be.
Are they golfers themselves?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think one of the things was sports. And that's why you remember, like when we were young, we do all the sports. Remember at Parkland?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. We play ball, then after that we go and try play pool, then we try play table tennis. So yeah, that's how my parents brought us up. Like, do a lot of things when you're still young.
And like ball. Wait, after golf, because I remember you had a handicap at that time.
Yeah.
You just have a handicap now?
Yeah, I still do.
Can I ask what your handicap is?
Yeah.
What is it?
10.
What?
But Kobe's 5, imagine.
Kobe's a 5 handicap.
Or even I think 4, I'm not too sure. Yeah.
And you have the bro? Does he play golf?
No.
Okay. So him is ball.
Him is yo, imagine kid.
How is Kobe at 5?
You're that guy.
On what golf course?
Let me tell you.
Yeah,
That's cap.
Let me tell you. Kanyaga that ball. See when he played for Kenya? Like last year.
Kenya team. Him and Mutai as well.
Him and Mutai.
Jeez.
All my niggas.
Oh
my niggas. That's, you know, actually when I first was found to use them, I found all my niggas. Tahi. But then, and you man, there was some stuff on SoundCloud, but like all my niggas was like, okay, this is different, and I like that. So let's take a music break, and then we'll come back before 6 and shut down.
Can I ask one more question?
Yeah.
Before you ball. Yo, you know I've seen Tupac playing ball since we're kids, yeah. And like, bro, like I used to wonder how this guy is so smooth, but he's drinking, and I'm like, yeah, free defender, you guy, like. Come on, man. Yeah, and I'm like, yo, I had so much respect for you, bro. Like,
Yeah, me too. You and Chris Gao are like two of the players. I was like, yo. I never used to like anyone better than me on the pitch. But you and Chris Gao. I wouldn't say better, but you're close.
you were close. Shout out Chris Gao, by the way. And like, I had a rumor.
Yeah.
I'm to confirm if it's true.
Yeah.
You have either, I don't know if it's your pops or your uncle who was at Harambe Stars coach.
No.
Oh, it's not you.
No.
Okay.
I wish, man.
Okay.
If they were, man, I'd have probably taken football. I wouldn't be running a podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, because once you play for your country, I think it opens up enough doors for you. Yeah.
Wait, so you said you wouldn't be running a podcast. What does Tupac do? Because we're talking to Tupac, but what does Tupac do? Because I heard the reason you're here is because every time is like, Tupac is so smart, Tupac does this, Tupac does that. I'm like, okay, who's this Tupac person? Like, okay, does the world need to know about Tupac and who's Tupac? What does Tupac do?
Because you're actually quite famous. For someone who's not an artist or like a musician.
I told you, give it the name though. Give it the name.
Maybe the name, but still like, fuck, I feel like even minus the name, forget the name. If I see you in so many different circles.
Yeah.
Like into different social scenes over the years. So like how exactly who is Tupac?
No, what do you do? Please
Yeah.
tell us.
Yo, first of all, probably back in the days I was famous for all the wrong things. And
What wrong things like this?
first of all, I don't even think I'm famous, and that's why I even have a podcast called I used to want to be famous. Now I just want to be happy. And I think when you actually start being a true version of your own self, you start attracting that energy around you. You get? And for me, like, I'm gonna say it on the show because literally I don't care. Like, for like 2-3 years, I was like so depressed. I was so not me, and like nothing was going my way.
Do you want to talk about a bit of like what got you into that hole or what made you like that?
I think we play some music because like I guess
we
like
can talk forever. You can have me on another show another day. We can talk about that.
Or we can talk about it
It's up
now.
to you.
Let's talk
It's
about
up
it
to
now.
you guys.
Let's talk about
No,
it
no,
now.
talk about it now.
It's up to you. I think the first thing that and I'll tell you from a quote. Yeah, I read a quote the other day. I think one of my aunties sent it to me, and it said, "Depression is your avatar telling you you're running away from being who you really are." You know how powerful that is.
Whoa.
Do you understand that?
Yeah, like an avatar is like your,
Yeah.
like your
Like your spirit or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah.
It's trying to drag you back, but you know that force.
Mm.
So that's not what causes that like whole now depression thing. And that was me at first. And then I lost one of my closest homies, RIP. I hope you're in a better place, bro. And then because I was struggling with myself, I struggled with a lot of my relationships, whether it was with another partner or whether it was just a friendship relationship. So all through that now is what led to that whole issue. But then now when I started like embracing who I am and learning more about me, which I still do, I try to listen to a podcast every day just to know who Tupac Keith is. Because the same way asking me who's Tupac, I feel like I still don't know. You get?
You're still figuring it out.
I'm still figuring it out.
But like, I feel like you after you going through that phase,
Yeah.
I like you did something. You're able to do something with that, the pain.
Your lessons.
Exactly, in the sense of you started a mental. I don't want to call it a mental health awareness podcast, but I feel like at the beginning, I feel like that's how it started. And like I like how you were able to speak about your pain and try to help your peers.
Yeah.
Because we all go through different shit. I was depressed as well last year.
Yeah.
So like I know how it feels to be in a bad place or in a place where nothing, you feel like you're disconnected from the world, nothing is working out, you're unhappy. So but what is so inspiring is because I see you grow up and all these different levels of knowing who you are, ball, golf, you know what I'm saying? And you're able to like apply that and try to inspire.
I think also one of the most important things I want to tell the audience is, you see, like, I think like some time back, like maybe like 2 weeks ago, someone texted me and they're like, "You're so much in your life is going right, yeah, but they don't know how much went wrong." You get? I like, for me, I totally understand that it's life. Life goes up and down like this, you know. So I think we need to understand, and that's why me, I'm ready to speak about what went wrong. So you don't just look at me in the street and say, "Yo, this guy's running a podcast, he has a business." They don't know how many nights I spent in 2019 crying in my room, punching my wall, over drinking myself. Like they don't know, you get. But that's why I'm here to talk about it. So you know that even after the darkest day, there can be the brightest sunshine. And literally all my tattoos are words of inspiration. Apart from the one from my friend who passed away, all of them are like a message of positivity. Because that's how dark of a place I was, you know. Yeah.
I'm grateful that you're able to come out of that situation.
It's all God, like it's not me. I can't even say it's me though.
Because we both can attest to people our age who are still stuck in that mentality. And I'm sure they'll definitely one day they'll be able to overcome that. But it's very inspiring how you were able to come out of that and add positivity to the world.
It's all God.
How did you come up with the name Just to Kick It is a Blessing? Like how did you establish that?
I got it from an Aesop song.
Okay.
It says, "My presence is my presence, just to kick it is a blessing." So I don't know what he really meant by that, but from that whole phrase, and if you look at my Instagram, it's something I've used from back in the days. I got the whole idea that just being alive is a blessing. You know, like just COVID came the other day. Like unfortunately, so many people passed away. You know, so just to be alive, no matter how hard life is at that moment, just the fact that you can take a breath is a blessing. Yeah.
And like how we had a conversation on your Just Kick It as a Blessing.
Yeah.
Before we shot the interview.
Yeah.
And you were telling me how you started in your bedroom.
Yeah, I did.
You started how explain that journey from recording in your room, recording yourself, trying to figure out what content you're gonna put out. Explain that whole journey.
You see, the thing is, I think my problem was perfection. As an A student, you always look for perfection. perfection.
Okay.
So I just woke up one day and I was like, yo, you're just lying to yourself, man. If you wanna start this, just start it. Then weirdly, and I say again, all God, I was just on Instagram there, I saw an anchor thing, create a podcast from the comfort of your home. So I was like, oh shit, what the hell is this? I checked it out, I was like, come back and do this. Boom. The next week I did my thing. Yeah.
And like how long has it just Kid Blessing been operating?
It's I think 1 year, but then it was an on and off thing. Now I've decided to become more consistent and I've added video. But like before, I was even probably doing one podcast in 2 months. Like I was still getting the hang of it, and I think I've gotten the hang of it a little bit more. Yeah.
And like, how would you compare yourself to last year when, honestly, last year when you just started and yourself now? What's the difference between Tupac last year and Tupac this year?
I think the main difference is through the whole process of recording podcasts and listening to podcasts and listening to other people's stories. I think I've really got to learn myself more. I'm learning about myself more and more, and I think that's the biggest blessing because once you know yourself, I think nothing in the world can stop you. You go.
I like that.
Yeah, so that's, and even for COVID, I think that was my biggest blessing in COVID was the fact that I got to sit back, relax, and learn about myself.
Okay.
You see, usually in life, like life in Nairobi moves too fast.
Facts.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
Monday to Thursday or Friday, maybe you're at work or in school. Friday, you're already with the guys, punching a drink. Saturday, you've woken up at midday, gone to meet them again. Sunday is Sunday fun day. Then now back to Monday. But you see, with COVID and everywhere closed and everything, it gave people time to sit back and learn about themselves. And I think that was the greatest blessing for me.
Dope. You're also an entrepreneur. For those who don't understand, you don't know, Tupac is also an entrepreneur. And I don't know if you want to, can I talk about
Yeah, do it, bro. But I think we talked a lot. You should give them some hits.
No, we keep talking.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk for a bit and we'll give them some hits after that.
Yeah.
But you're also an entrepreneur. But I want you to, because I already know what you make, what you sell and what you promote.
Yeah.
But I want you to tell for our listeners, what else you do.
So again, like I'll say, it's God's blessing. So sometime last year, my shosho gave me some land to start farming, and I asked one of my friends to join me as a partner because I believe in the power of teamwork. And we just started a farm. So we started growing just moringa, then we added chia seeds, and then now we value add those products. So from the moringa we now have, we have moringa powder by itself, we have moringa tea bags, and now finally we have moringa body butter. And
So you have tea and skin products and
now just a powder
powder.
that you can now add to like a smoothie, or just drink it with your water, whatever you find comfortable.
Why did you wanna other than already having the opportunity, why would you wanna found that? Because most people wouldn't wanna found that.
Like again, I say God's chance. Went to visit the farm, then went to have lunch at this restaurant in Naivasha that's owned by one of our longest family friends. And they asked us, hey, kwani umetoka shamba? Because we were dancing, me and my mom. Like, hey, how do you know? Like, you can see the car, you can see where it's like, yeah, we're thinking about what to farm. Then like, oh, you're very lucky, there's a group of farmers here. I go, talk to them. And yeah, that's how I started. And they convinced us, to try farm other things, not just, the usual thing that people farm. And I can say, like any other entrepreneur, it's shaky. There are good months, there are bad months. But it's a journey and you don't give up.
Kwani msipande bangi?
That one.
This guy is too serious. This is such a serious interview. So I feel like the moms are listening. Over here we say why. Me, I feel like I'm not media trained. I'm not media.
Even if my mom's listening, bro.
Okay, so Tupac, I have a problem.
Talk to me.
You're a storyteller because you know what I heard about books.
Yeah.
I read a book about someone. It talks about here I am now. I have overcome. But the problem about life is they don't tell you what they overcame or the story of what was going on, because niggas will tell you, and that's like, okay, me, I'm going through shit every day. I can tell you, okay, this happened yesterday, this happened yesterday.
And then you say Nikofuliza.
Hata mimi nikofuliza me
So am I.
yeah, so you see the thing is the shit is going on out here and you're out here in the streets and like but niggas don't talk about it. I mean I'm sick of that shit. Like you can't come over here to be you gay. Yeah, you know. Yes, Eric was depressed last year. Can we talk about that properly? Not like that's how because niggas are depressed, but then how yes you are depressed. Yes, I'm depressed right now. Like you know like but like how you're not talking about what was happening or what caused you to be depressed. So how are that nigga supposed to heal? Because someone's gonna make the same mistakes you are making because
No, listen.
How?
If you go listen to even my podcast, just the one I released on Tuesday, yeah, like people were just complimenting they are real, raw, and authentic. Because there was nothing hidden other than maybe the people's names involved. The story was said as real as it is. And me, I'm just saying, yes, this and this happened to me because I was cheated on, because I was betrayed by some of my close friends. So, if you listen to my podcast, ask him, from even the one for I used to want to be famous, now I want to be happy. Even the first one I ever recorded, that was Stop Looking After People for the Wrong Reasons. I say, a boy approached me in the club, and he's like, yo, I wish I could be you. I'm like, yo, what the hell do you mean you want to be me? Yeah, because at that time I was going through the darkest moment of my life. So I'm like, how the hell does a kid out here want to be me when I don't even want to be me myself?
because it's assuming, it's assumption.
Exactly.
He doesn't know what you're going through.
Exactly.
He just sees the ground with snappies, you know. Like,
And at that time, look up. I was like, yo, I'm selling to guys a false life because that was not my life, bro.
But okay, well, why did you have to? Okay, I guess like, I guess I don't know. I guess it's a stupid question, but like, why were you doing that? Why couldn't you say you are not Gucci?
Listen,
I'm listening.
the saddest thing about being depressed is even before you want to show yourself you're happy, you want to show the world you're happy. Have you ever noticed that?
yeah, that's facts. I can relate.
I don't know, but I'm listening to you.
I can relate to that.
Let me tell you, when you're depressed, I never understand this why, but we want to show the world we're happy even before we show ourselves we're happy. And that's why if you see two of your friends, they've broken up. Hey, the girl is snapping everything, the boy is snapping everything.
Yeah.
But deep inside, both of them are broken as shit.
Yeah. That's true.
Just look at it. And me, that's
My
something I
friends,
observe.
my friends on Snapchat, they're 40 and 50.
That's okay. But it's something that I observe,
Okay.
and it's something that I also went through. You see, at that point, yes, I'm crying at home on the bed, but yo, I wanna show people Tupac's the guy, you know. Bad nigga up there. Get.
But now you're okay, but like now you're able to like okay, but now it's okay.
I barely snap. Unless you see like I'm telling someone I'm young. What? You'll never find me at the like if you watch my memories for that time, like, hey bro, kwani ulikuwa superstar manini? You know, but like nowadays, like first of all my thing is on ghost mode. I don't even want anyone to know where I am unless it's my close guys.
So I feel like that there's something we're talking about, and I feel like my perception of it over time we grow up.
Yeah.
It's part of growing up.
Yeah.
I find people who are 30 doing the same shit 20 something old, you're confused. What the fuck are you doing? But like as you grow, but you see, as we grow up, some of our friends don't grow up. They stay in the same places. But like we're growing up, but like you're like today I saw a nigga who just you know like when you see someone who society would say that guy's cheesy, he's dirty.
Yeah.
I'm like yo, if I became that nigga, this like you know niggas would just pass me like they're passing this nigga. You know like literally if the worst happened to me. And I became, you're like, yo, okay, this guy cheesy, this that. Like, they wouldn't care, yo, he has masters, you done. Like, people would just write you off like that.
Yeah.
And they'll move on.
Yeah, that's true. Let me tell you something, yeah. And I think, like, shout out to my dad, man. Like, me and him, we normally chapel walks, and you know, he gives me some advice, yeah. And I think the one thing that I've learned is we need to stop judging people. Because I also feel like I was very judgmental in the past. Is you know you don't understand first of all what someone's been through. Second of all, even as a child, you barely understand what you've been through. Like if I can ask you right now, like go ask your parents how they used to show you love, and look where that resonates with your love language.
But you see, the thing is, I forgive parents. You know why? Because parents give you the best of what they know. There's no parent who goes out their way to fuck over their own kid.
No,
But like parents they give you what they know. Like a parent's like, okay, this is what I think is best. This is what their worldview is. They give you what they know.
No, I'm not saying that in a bad way. What I'm trying to say is there's a study that was done and it said a lot of people show the love language that their parents show them. So for example, if you were growing up and your love language was being bought gifts by your parents, that's what you expect from your spouse.
Yeah.
That's why they say the things you learn from like 3 to whatever, it's stuck in the subconscious which we don't really touch, but it has so much impact in our lives. And that's what I've been doing. I want to go back to learn what it was, to learn why I make certain decisions. That way, I'm able to make it consciously instead of subconsciously. Because I feel like a lot of things that I went through as a young child have made me, make a lot of conscious decisions. The thing for, oh, your name is Tupac, like from like year 3 to year 6, anyone who knew me, Johnny Tupac was a geek, used to wear glasses with a thing, you used to even want to be called Keith. Then all of a sudden, I don't know what the hell happened. And then this guy who started sagging his pants, bro, I used to wear my pants over my waist even like this. I want taffy. Like I go like this now. I've reached year 7, year 8. I want to wear loafers. Like it was such a quick transition, and I'd like to understand why.
I don't think you're gonna make sense of life, but that's your journey. We're gonna play some music at 6 o'clock. We'll be back at 6:30. You're listening to Radio 254.
Everyone knows that high.
Yeah. All I ever needed was a chance to get it right. Working on my hooks, now I'm really in the fight. Wakileta shida mina rudi na my guys. Trapping and we laughing every day and every night. Kila siku ni glasses, yani always on sight. Rapping all my niggas, I'ma do it till I die.
All I ever needed was a chance to show my worth. I do this for my brothers and my guys that's in the dirt. I'm just trying to give my niggas all that they deserve. Ride for all my people till I'm riding in a hearse. Even when I make it, Lord, I pray I never switch. Never been the one to sting my homie for a bitch. I see niggas change when they started getting rich. All my niggas know I will not ever be like this. Ay. Sip lean, trap fiends, rock stars, real kings. 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 All my niggas crazy. They just put a 4 inside a cup, they feeling lazy. I just got the bag chasing my dream, I'm going places. My new kicks is white, I swear to God I'm not a racist.
All my niggas cold, coming through with all the heat. All my niggas dogs, but we never need a leash. They love all my songs, know they got it on repeat. Never looking down, no I never see defeat.
Hitting on your bitch with that stick, that's that magic. Kissing on your chick, oh you piss man, that's tragic. They calling me Jay Critch cause that kid got that fashion. Never getting enough cause that kid got that passion.
Focus on my dreams, now I'm chasing the bag. Now I'm feeling free, left my ways in the past. All my niggas know that I waited for that. Run it up. All my niggas chasing the bag. Sip lean, trap fiends, rock stars, real kings. Sip lean, trap fiends, rock stars, real kings. Sip lean, trap fiends, rock stars, real kings. Sip lean, trap fiends, rock stars, real kings.
Everyone knows that high. Mess around. Sorry, that don't mean that you can't hold it down. You say I'm always out of town, but I don't think that
Yeah. So check it out, So many snakes.
She storytelling, I can't believe it, what happened? A bust down, that's for my goonies, we trapping. Nyoka 2, hey, Nyoka 3, oh, Nyoka 4, we say fuck 'em all, hey. She storytelling, I can't believe it, what happened? A bust down, that's for my goonies, we trapping. Nyoka 2, yeah, Nyoka 3, yeah, Nyoka 4, we say fuck 'em all.
How much cash did you make in the past week? Usikuja na maswali, we not that deep. Way too focused, tuko mali wezi fika bro. Umebleki kama zako zimeshika jo. Sitting top floor, it's a nice view. with them top dogs and the tycoons. See they talk tough talk, but they hide too. Now they write tunes like they like to. If they snaking, we'll see panic, sema wazi too. And I know they only talking cause we got it too. Whole team winning, can't believe it, what happened? Got a bust down for the team cause we trapping. So many facts, wakikuja na maswale. Don't ever tense, nayo pole pole. You gotta run while you moving in a hurry. Hakuna stress, baby, don't you worry.
She storytelling, I can't believe it, what happened? A bust down, that's for my goonies, we trapping. Nyoka 2, hey, Nyoka 3, oh, Nyoka 4, we say fuck 'em all, hey. She storytelling, I can't believe it, what happened? A bust down, that's for my goonies, we trapping. Nyoka 2, yeah, Nyoka 3, yeah, Nyoka 4, we say fuck 'em all. It's just a dirty spray, Nyoka dirty spray. Trapping heavy like I've been hitting gym.
I've been on a mission, you in the kitchen, adding your plans, but you ain't part of the vision.
Rather we know the radar, Tumba got a tailor. We cut different like razor, I cannot save her.
Save her for who? I cannot do. The Nike tees on me, checking out the view.
Oh my lord, how did this happen yet again? Na hapo kwa receipt, it's a case
See you see dance. Now baby checking me, niko maji niki dance. Niko pale by the beach, tutafika usi tense.
Not my problem, she still wanna cuff, moving like a fed. Pata nyoka and he dead, too dead. Hold on, see our favorite color red.
Bloodshed,
Hold on.
shit, and the ticks on me Nike, they checks.
She storytelling, I can't believe it, what happened? A bust down, that's for my goonies, we trapping. Nyoka 2, hey, Nyoka 3, oh, Nyoka 4, we say fuck 'em all, hey. She storytelling, I can't believe it, what happened? A bust down, that's for my goonies, we trapping. Nyoka 2, yeah, Nyoka 3, yeah, Nyoka 4, we say fuck 'em all.
Big beats are free.
Niko gomna kunanyesha, chances za kushandwa zinanipa extra pressure. Kidungi kwa mrazi utoboka mdesha juu ya pressure. Msana ni halali mdem na wife kwa kitanda. I'm not gonna do this game. Tempted to quit my day job, lakini obsessions zinanipa extra pressure. Niko gomna kunanyesha, chances za kushandwa zinanipa extra pressure. Kidungi kwa mrazi utoboka mdesha juu ya pressure. Msana ni halali mdem na wife kwa kitanda. I'm not gonna do this game. Tempted to quit my day job, lakini obsessions zinanipa extra pressure. Yes, si activist, inaka ujui mana active ni. Parties lit, tumejinda sumta na mangeoswa varsity. High school Z, atutaki scene, yo. High school Z, si, tuna ethics, sisi wa reckless G. Arif alipewa long ride juzi, life marambili 50. Ati alikuwa wrong side, saya shooting according to briefing. Live bulletin, sipata straight from KOT. Ndugu ya Sule, visually, wananiita DOP. On the loose card and Schmida, hakujua tukiwa configures. Always root kwa speaker, mpaka mosho na ziezi pita. Constantly namba moja, Johnny na Goro.
So check it out, so many snakes.
She storytelling, I can't believe it, what happened? A bust down, that's for my goonies, we trapping. Nyoka 2, hey, Nyoka 3, oh, Nyoka 4, we say fuck 'em all, hey. She storytelling, I can't believe it, what happened? A bust down, that's for my goonies, we trapping. Nyoka 2, yeah, Nyoka 3, yeah, Nyoka 4, we say fuck 'em all.
Yeah. How much cash did you make in the past week? Usikuja na maswali, we not that deep. Way too focused, tuko mali wezi fika bro. Umebleki kama zako zimeshika jo. Sitting top floor, it's a nice view. With them top dogs and the tycoons. See they talk tough talk, but they hide.
Grass is always greener on the other side. Every winter kama kwetu summertime. Yes to all the money, baby, you decide. Playing with my family ni suicide. Make a legacy and then I do it twice. Nazifanya exactly vile newsy like. But grass is always greener on the other side. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Melanin kichwa hadi chini toes. Bado tujafika tuko really close. Busy nigga piga zaidi ya 50 shows. Pretty face kila kesho pretty goes. I will never ever ever be your slave. I will never ever ever go to jail. Clarity kijami na change my ways. Rasa na shiba kiwa entertain. Make a legacy and then I do it twice. Nazifanya exactly vile news in life. But it's always greener on the other side. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Weasiane na wana utukuna muthenyano kwe amana Ndokesembo satakana Nondo amanyie kungenga sana Na nena bisa siakungoni Gililikana twikoma na kuyamboni Wambadhie ndukandia nyeloli Lakini umwangi nyawe mbewe andoni Kiliko ni chadho kwana Nangewani siatabanwa mwaito nenda unenge wendo ekana na puresha ekana na puresha ngaingwate koko usenombo bie moko kumbuma mbewa soko kwanza ni mumiemba kioko natwenasiana twaile kuea lakini kila modha nyanu kwea na kukita muno natwenapata sya kumanda na ndisa kulilika na mudhenya wa mwisyo niwe muyo kilikoni chadho kwana nangewani siatabanwa kona sioni siaemanwa twesa kuswani asiana no kunywa na kuya nyama we unanyeni wa mana wenenga puresha wenenga puresha nanjenda kusioka kwa mwaito nenda unenge wendo ekana na puresha 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 ekana na puresha ekana na puresha.
Oh my god. Joe P got this one.
Woke up thinking about you. I was dreaming about you. But everything that you do, girl, you got me mad over you. Japo nipo mbali na wewe, mawazoni wewe ndio kilele, wanifanya niwe huru, yote kwa sababu yako tu. Na nishampata wa milele, nimvishe pete tuende kwa wazazi wangu. Nishampata wangu wa milele, my boo. Hey, la da 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 da. love the way you looking lovely in my t-shirt. Yeah, you sent from heaven, you my Keisha. Paka unafanya squeezy rada nasafisha. Hey, girl, you make a man make a plan for a ring, and you make a king get a crown for the queen. Nipeleke na ring, you're the one that I need. Jasmine, wacha niwe wako Aladdin, baby.
Nilikuona juzi ukipita, kajipa moyo na nikakuita, ukasimama nikakaribia, nia yangu kaanza simulia. Kichwani mwangu fikira na mawazo, na tumaini la kujenga mwanzo wa upendo na huyu mrembo. Naacha ofisi na badili mwenendo. Baby sikia, nimebadili yangu njia, hisia ninazosikia, nishaamua, amua ni wewe. Baby sikia, umenichanganyisha pia, nimemaliza kulizia, nimeamua ni wewe, amua ni wewe.
Sisemi sikupendi, lakini siwezi.
Moyo wangu kavunjwa mara 100,
lakini bado nataka kuwa nawe, tujenge nyumba tuishi na baadaye
watoto nao waweze kutupenda.
Naogopa usinivunje moyo.
Baby sikia, nimebadili yangu njia, hisia ninazosikia, nishaamua, amua ni wewe. Baby sikia, umenichanganyisha pia,
Nimemaliza kulizia,
nimeamua ni wewe,
amua
ni wewe.
usiku mchana twapika pikana, maneno yatupwa twavutana. Nini cha kufanya vile twakosana, siwezi huwezi hatuwezi achana. Sina time, remember back when you were mine, you knelt down to this highness, now left with this high mess. All talk and no action, cut down down to a fraction. You love me, you hate me, we make up, you fake it. So take me to another place, another time, another life, where everyone around just smiles and waves, and everything about me stays the same. Or take me to a different night, a different vibe, a different fight, where all that we can do is sit and wait, and I don't have to think of mistakes I make. 'Cause yeah, uli ishalada, uli ishalada, uli ishalada, uli ishalada, uli ishalada, uli ishalada. Yeah, yeah, and I would never lie. Wish that you were here to share this sunrise with me, swimming in a perfect light. I remember dreaming of you and me in paradise. Used to think of you coming over, and all the times you let me lean on your shoulder. You done changed since you grew a little older. I hate to say it, but damn boy, I told you so. Take me to another place, another time, another life, where everyone around just smiles and waves, and everything about me stays the same. Or take me to a different night, a different vibe, a different fight, where all that we can do is sit and wait, and I don't have to think of mistakes I make. 'Cause yeah, uli ishalada, uli ishalada, uli ishalada. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uli ishalada, uli ishalada, uli ishalada. Yeah, 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 yeah. Uli ishalada, uli ishalada, uli ishalada. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Oh, uli
Niaje? Ati sio umejam? Na joke. Hebu kam kidogo. Kam nikuchafie. Hebu kam. Yeah. So nilikuwa nasema
sina furaha ya kupatia, sina maneno ya kuchemsha, roho yangu yauma, mwili wangu wateta, mbona huwa ni bala, ala, ala, ala. Nararinda siwezi ngoja, nini wewe tu.
For real. Yeah, for real. Do as I say, don't mimic me. Your best rapper is excited to meet me. You know what's up, boo. Mina kwanga lit. No sino kage WhatsApp groups delete me. I talking bamba, they will release me. I got the number to the commissioner. I'm really living, but they limit me. I'm really talking, me, I've been listening. You take caution when you deal with me. Now go ahead and tell your bosses it's the new regime. I'm wrong, that's why they gotta act like they're cool with me. Oh no, beat the shot daddy before I'm through with it. Baby, I wanna see you next year. Seeing you every day, nani katsia wetulia. Tunajua supenda my first year. Kwa miezi mbili alafu tunaachia. I get money money, then I get money, then I get money, then I get money, then I get more. Fuck me, you can fuck Slim, you can fuck Kim, you can pop pills, baby girl, don't you get bored? Wakiuliza wambia I said so. Ndio tumeanza nako like baby let go. Fresh lyrics coming off the fucking techno. Ali try to let teriaka. Hopes won't sleep. I said the hopes won't sleep. They won't have no peace. Nigga alidhani nitakuja one man. Look at me, see I really did the opposite. Pull up with the gang, leave your hot block lit. I leave your hot block lit. One more time now. Pull up with the gang, leave your hot block lit. I leave your hot blood clot block lit now. Oh Lord have mercy. Last time we was lucky, I loved it. Pull up jeans that in on my last day. She gave me a best friend for my birthday. Scott day, always with the wrong things. With the Mandelas we never relax. I told my son to be the best at whatever he does. You are a god, you are the alpha omega we trust. So anytime you go forward, you never reverse. No matter what you do, winning is a must. We used to run to school, we didn't need a bus. New and improved digital rust. Doing hard times with the crew, but it shall pass. None of these rappers know rap. Only rapper with a sing-along buzz. When I'm talking, better shut your damn mouth, motherfucker. You're so lucky you even chill around us. Yeah, but I told them for real. My little bro wanna handle him for me. I asked them toka kitambo niko biz. Nyini mapanganga majigambo na kubitch. That feeling koko mbali na gang. Juu ya shilingi neza takubali ni genye. Dreams za kichizi, gari na fair. But nimegrow niko ready kukuwa mzaya wa msee. Niliwaondoa pia mi mas niende. Mzee alitunyona kutupiga kat na wembe. Family nigga nina trust ya rende. Sijabadilika bado niko fuck manjege. Tulishinda umovi chochoro. Kenye litufanya maproni kikoro. Squeeze zo makona ziko nomo. Na squeeze ukiniona niko solo. I said the hopes won't sleep. They won't have no peace. Nigga alidhani nitakuja one man. Look at me, see I really did the opposite. Pull up with the gang, leave your hot block lit. I leave your hot block lit. One more time now. Pull up with the gang, leave your hot block lit. I leave your hot blood clot block lit now.
Yo, Lons, you went crazy on this one.
Married the game into the bag. Ooh, I want it bad. Fucking up stages, getting racks. Ooh, I want it bad. Sipping on Jaeger, whipping fast. Ooh, I want it bad. Married the game into the bag. Ooh, I want it bad. Fucking up stages, getting racks. Ooh, I want it bad. Sipping on Jaeger, whipping fast. Ooh, I want it bad, huh? Yeah, I want it bad, huh? Yeah, I want it, yeah, I want it, yeah, I want it bad, huh? Watching me cause of my watch, not the music's hot, nowhere I fucking drop. Niggas see you at the top, we might just pull up on your block. Not to slide, just for vibes, to see with the guys. Lately been feeling so alive, no you can't feel it in the rhymes. She said I've been up on her mind, been trying to kick it for some time. But I got 20/20 vision, actually straight right through the lies. Now she talking reckless, while my hands all on her neck and I got protection. Gotta keep it by my side, but she says she wants it raw like Mary Jane and sushi nights. Baby chill, baby chill. I've been grinding with the Goonies, hitting licks and going stupid. See the haters disapproving, tunnel vision for the music, ayy. Married the game into the bag. Ooh, I want it bad. Fucking up stages, getting racks. Ooh, I want it bad. Sipping on Jaeger, whipping fast. Ooh, I want it bad. Married the game into the bag. Ooh, I want it bad. Fucking up stages.
Actually, yeah, on the reggae. Yeah.
So, guys, I want to talk about something that is complicated. I feel like people try to figure you out, and I feel like you don't really know someone. For example, I give myself as an example. It's hard. I don't know who I am because I keep discovering who I am. And we're talking to Tupac about this. Like, so it's like you're evolving. You're not the same person, and like. But someone's like, I know who you are, I've known you for so long. I say, not really, you don't really know me. Because I'm not the person you think I am. Because I'm the person you see. You know what I show you. I don't, but like even me, it's like people are like, oh, I figured you out. I'm like, how have you figured out me when I haven't even figured out myself? It's like, Tupac, I don't know, like you as someone who's evolving and growing, you're not the same Tupac that was in 2013. So it's like niggas say, oh, they know you, or Tupac is like this, Tupac is like. What's up with that?
Personally, I don't even think I know myself. So how you come there to say that you know me, you know?
But niggas say that shit all the time.
I think they know the version of you they met in that
True.
period of your life.
Yeah.
You know, the person they met was real, but they know that version of you.
And but like that, but I feel like it's unfair because sometimes I tell my mom all the time, like assumptions suck, because if you assume, like people assume, I have assumptions or expectations. Expectations suck because I have expectations of my mom or my brother. I expect them to be a certain way, so they'll always fall short of my expectations because expectations are unrealistic, in my opinion. Or what do you guys think?
I think it's a way for people to have a shortcut to getting to know people. If you're meeting 100 people a day, you need to have a way to categorize. Let's say, I think it's why we have stereotypes.
Okay.
Because it's the least common denominator.
I got it.
So basically, if I have a stereotype, if I have a set image in my mind, I already know on a personal level how I'll come approach certain things.
Can I give you an example of that? How I think that it messes up even the worst. A girl, like for example, I'll see a girl and I'll fall in love with her. Mind you, I've never met this girl. I've just knocked her. I'm in love. I'm balls deep. I'm like, oh my god, she's everything. But then when I meet her and I talk to her, I realize, oh, she's not what she is on Twitter or what she's on Instagram. She's different. Like I get to like, I'm like, oh shit. So you fall in love with someone that you've never met. You've already assumed. You filled in the dots and decided they're like this, they're like this. But then you meet them, they're like a completely different person. But that's who they are. So do you love them or do you love the person that you see?
So you love the idea of them. You haven't loved them.
Yes, you've loved the idea of them. Like this person's good for me. I look good with this person.
That's what I was saying. Like I think even in my podcast that like I recorded with Sylvie, there's like 5 like not still women, but like there's 5 romantic stages, you know. So like the first 3 I think is you physically fall in love with someone.
Okay.
So how they look and everything. And then you financially fall in love with someone. So that's based on like what they have or what they've achieved.
Or what they can do for you.
Basically that. And then you mentally fall with someone. That's how they think.
Yeah.
Then the other one, I can't remember the last 2, but the first 2 talk about chemistry. The first 3 were talking about chemistry.
Okay.
And then the last 2 talked about compatibility.
Lakini hiyo ni kizungu mingi. Si ukipenda umependa.
I think that's why a lot of relationships in our generation are going wrong.
Why? But like, are there relationships in Nairobi? There's no relationships in Nairobi. Don't lie.
Okay, yeah.
Do you have a girlfriend? You can't even answer that. You see, can Nairobi?
Maybe our boyfriend is listening. They don't.
So I think you also have to question where you get that assumption from, because especially if you're in an industry like this, yeah, a lot of us will need the mask to just be able to relate to other people. Because I, for instance, I am very camera shy.
Okay.
Which is ironic because I'm on camera a lot.
Also me.
Yeah.
Explain that to us, guys.
But the pictures I post, yeah, I was having fun in that one exact moment. But then someone comes along and they want to figure out who I am based
From
on
that one moment.
single thing.
But like, don't you do
During
that with
that moment, I was wearing the mask.
But don't you do that with the movies and like say you like a show, you like a character, then that actor is gonna be in another movie playing a different character, but you liked him as you like Idris Elba in like The Wire, but that's not who Idris Elba is. Idris Elba is that's a character he was playing.
You actually said it. Do you remember when everyone was hating on Miley Cyrus? And she was like, I was never Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
That was just who I was.
That was a character. That's a character.
Remember guys were like, how can you be singing this kind of songs? How can you be, talking on videos and stuff? But like she actually came and said that was never her. That was just a character she was asked to play. For me, where I disagree with him is I don't think that I put on a mask when I'm in front of the camera. It's actually me. The thing is, I'm just camera shy. I don't know why.
So the mask, when I say the mask, I don't mean live. I change my whole personality.
Yeah.
But obviously, like before every thing I do that's all going to be on air, I obviously have my own rituals. Like for me, the thing I do is
you get ready.
I tell myself, you got this. Like
you have a process. Me, my process is And then I'm coming here. But I need to do. I have my process. Like I don't want to talk to anyone before. Like everybody has their process. So you have your own process that makes you you want to feel comfortable.
So
it's your way of getting comfortable.
In that you're changing who you are. It's just that you're taking a step back from some of the aspects of yourself.
Now I understand.
But
True.
it's like you want to present your best self.
Exactly.
Because it's
Best
going
foot
to
forward.
be, yeah. So
But you have to, because imagine with like relationships, people are like, oh, like you're attracted to someone who loves themselves. I usually say like you can't love someone who doesn't love themselves. Like if someone's like, oh, I'm so sad, or my life is like, that's not someone you're gonna be attracted to. That's gonna repel you from someone saying, oh, that person has too many problems. I don't want that.
Do you like to be a savior?
Because the people have the issue, they want that.
The savior complex.
But that's fucked up.
For me, from my past relationships, I've learned like it's important for me to love myself first before I love the other person.
You have
and I
to.
think that's why a lot of my relationships in the past were toxic. Because I didn't love myself as a person. And I even wrote a tweet the other day that said, I think a lot of us young men become toxic partners because we struggle to love ourselves.
Because we don't know shit, bro. I don't have a Twitter, so I can't tweet. But like, I apologize to any girl who dated me when I was trying to figure this shit out. Because I was smoking SM, kunywa in Safari. Like, I was a fucking mess. But like, these girls were fucking with it. Like, they took the worst of me. It's like I didn't know who I was.
But that's real love, bro. If she saw the worst in you, then she'll definitely.
But is that love? Is that love? I don't know if you can call that love.
Because some people, like when you're toxic, I feel like you can only attract toxicity.
Shetani napenda shetani.
Yeah. Misery loves company. So you won't go to like, someone who's out of your league when you're feeling like maybe not your best self.
It's true.
Because you could just get to shoot your shot. Like I think something we don't acknowledge as human beings is you most of the time will go for someone who you feel is as attractive as you on your level. Like it's rare that you'll shoot your shot up, but like most times like okay, I may be that's size yangu. Size yako. Shout out Mask and Corps.
Well, that's true. It's true sometimes.
What do you mean sometimes?
I mean like yeah, definitely.
I know like most of the chicks you've been with, as in they're like
what did she gonna say about you? What did she gonna say about you?
No, she's saying that they're
like
way out of my
you should your shot really high.
It's because do you know this thing when people say do you know how people say like I don't want to waste time?
Yeah.
I do want to waste that time because that time is the time.
Wait, you want to waste time?
Yeah, that's the time of getting to know you. So if you're in a relationship to save time, I'm not interested because the whole point of being with someone is not to save as much time as possible.
So my cousin's been in a 9-year relationship. What more getting to know each other is there?
You can't come in as an outsider to a 9-year thing.
Yes! I love it. This nigga is wise. You see, he's spitting bars over here.
No, but they understand themselves. And that's why like these things that even happen between them that no one else can understand.
Exactly. But I want relationships like that. Like my relationship with my mom, no one can understand. My relationship with my girl, like relationships, all of them are like that.
Yeah, and that's why a relationship should be between two people. But now in Nairobi, we made it between everyone.
That song for what's that song called?
Nairobi. But like they're watching what's happening. We're all seeing. You guys are seeing everybody move mad. Like, do you know anybody in a relationship? They're like, yo, that's a nice relationship. I admire that relationship.
But maybe that's what
I don't. You do.
They do.
Who?
In real life.
Like, I'm not gonna expose.
Okay.
Relationship.
Yeah, but because you don't know the other factors.
But I've seen like guys I look at too, and I'm like, I like that because I also understand like, for me, I think my face for moving bad. I think I'm way past that. I think now I've become a bit old. I want something meaningful.
Those are the bad ones. You know what Shani was telling me? These woke niggas who talk woke shit. Those are the ones you should ogopa. These carboy niggas, carguizi. You can ogopa sana.
No.
Yeah, these spiritual ones. It's because those are the real devils.
Shout out to Greasy. No, listen, no cap. Like,
you are so deep. Like, so we just be normal. We tell our stories. You guys are so deep, like,
I think I grew up too fast. No, so maybe the conversation you're looking for, maybe we could have had it with like 16-year-old me.
You see, you're saying
No, bro. Everyone has their own journey.
I respect that. But can we sometimes you can sometimes you can be less
I'm
serious.
still down to clown though.
Be able to
But
have a
who's the
light
clown?
conversation.
I'm still down to clown though.
Yeah, but because you don't want to turn up what you said, like I'm really open to like a nice normal conversation because you don't want to turn up to I personally don't want every interaction I have with someone to be this super meaningful thing. So if we're just meeting just to hang out in a parking lot, there's nothing meaningful about that except the time maybe we spend together.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be like something every time it's something you need to write a poem about. Yeah.
So I didn't.
That's weird though because like okay, I'm gonna expose.
Do it.
But imagine, I'll be like honest with you, like I was in a relationship like 2 years, and weirdly some of the best dates we had was seated in the car listening to music. Weirdly.
Doing nothing. Like nothing. Yeah.
Weirdly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's
When
crazy.
you try to create meaning, life in a show, like, it's not that serious.
I was dating this girl and she was super faithful about like, it's gonna work out. So I'd be like, I'm stressed out. She's like, it's gonna work out. I'm like, no, it's not working out. Like, she was too positive. That's what I'm saying. That's too like, yo, babe, we don't have rent. It's gonna work out. Babe, like everything's gonna. No, nigga, it's not working out. Like, so it's well, I don't know. That's what like sometimes you have to be different. You have to be different.
I'm the same way. I'm Mr. Positivity.
Okay. At all times.
Well, like when I'm down in the dumps and stuff. So I try to limit my interaction with other people. I don't really because I'm having an off day.
So I have an interesting thing.
Yeah.
My friend, she says when she's having a bad day, all she wants is steak and fries. And I took that from her because we have bad days, but we don't talk about positive ways of coping. Because like for example, like if your way of coping is kunywaing, you go to kunywaing all the time. That's not a positive way of coping. Yeah. Or like if your way is smoking, like you're not positive because we're gonna be down in the dumps. I have days where I'm not feeling myself. Like my friend, I took my friend's concept because it's like I said, okay, let me go have a beer and some fries. I see how I feel. I feel I'm full. I'm better now. She's still fucked up, but I feel full. You know. But like,
one problem at a time.
What do you guys think are good ways for coping that are positive? Because shit's tough out here, but individually, like I'd like to hear like positive ways of coping. Like I like the gym. I clear my mind. Like I go when I'm super fucked up in my head. I'm like I go to the gym. My mind's clear. Like I do cardio for an hour and like calm. But what about you? What
me,
positive ways of coping?
The most recent one. I bought a treadmill.
Ooh.
And it stays in my room.
Okay.
So if it's the middle of the work day, I'll be like, okay, let me hop on this thing 30 minutes and then I'm back to work.
Does it help?
It does.
Okay.
It does. But most times booze, I won't lie.
Okay.
Because it just gets, up there.
Yeah.
It's a short start.
Tequila can help anything, yeah.
Problem chini.
But then problem chini temporarily.
It's called postponing.
Yeah.
But it's not like getting wasted. It's like having that 1 glass, 2 glasses. That's not getting wasted.
Okay.
Actually, on Monday I went to a restaurant, a local grill village market. And then there were so many people out there and they were just having dinner and having their booze. And I was like, I think most adults are like functioning alcoholics.
Yeah.
Especially like even when you go out on a Sunday, it's packed.
Yeah,
Like the bars are packed. Like these people don't work. Or people are just functioning alcoholics. That's being an adult or something. But I think booze plays a big part for most adults in coping with stress.
What do you think?
Well, for me, it's usually like because I can't, when it's happening, I can't process it that time.
Okay.
So reading because it takes you away, and writing because if once you write down that experience.
Journaling, I fuck with journaling heavy.
So once you write down that experience, you can afford to forget about it and then revisit it when you have calmed down.
Okay.
When you're reading, it's literally just I could compare it to booze because it's escapism in a different form. Because
escapism is deep out here.
You're taking yourself, especially the more, and I read more, I would say, intense books with heavy topics, like complex characters. So it really takes you away from daily life if you're reading that kind of things that don't relate to your life. No self-help, purely fiction, messed up fiction. So it just gives
distracts you.
Yeah, it gives me
it's a good distraction for your mind.
It's just a brain breathe.
I'm an emotional person, so I make emotional decisions. So I do make emotional decisions.
What emotion?
Let me finish. I was.
Yeah, like you be emotional. Which emotion dominates? Because people sometimes it's anger or you have a temper. Or
Both.
maybe you're just
Both. If
just
I'm happy,
wear
I'm too happy.
Hat on the
If
sleeve.
I'm like, if I'm happy, I'm too happy. If
Yeah.
I'm down, I'm down. But like, so I realize like when I'm angry, I make bad decisions. So what I said, okay, if I'm angry, I'll sleep on it. I want to see what my reaction is the next day because I feel like what I do now, I can't take it back. But like, if I can sleep on it and come back and look at the same problem tomorrow, my outlook is going to be so much bigger and better.
And your level of self-awareness is that good that you're like, okay, you in the moment you're able to recognize how you're feeling.
I spent a lot of like time trying to figure out like emotional intelligence and like, okay, who am I? Am I self-awareness, but also like just understanding like how to self-manage myself. Because emotional intelligence touches on like self-awareness, self-management, relationship management, but like I suck at relationship management. Like I can't stay in touch with people and like have relationships with people like as good as other people. But like I'm aware of myself and I know how to like stop myself if I'm getting too far, kind of thing.
Yeah.
For me, basically, I think I do three things. Like one is a journal.
Okay.
Like I've learned like how to write about my day every day. Like okay, not every day, but at least I try every day before I go to sleep. I write about my day and one of the biggest lessons I've learned in that day. So even if it's repeated or what,
yeah,
I constantly try to do that, and I feel like it clears my mind, and it's like me letting it out. Number two is talk.
Okay.
Yeah. So like if I'm having a bad day, I'll call like one of my closest friends, and like I'll talk about it because I feel like once you talk about it, you've been able to take the first step, which is let it out.
Yeah.
So you acknowledge that there's something wrong, and then you let it out. And then number three is like play football. Like,
play football.
Like,
ball is life.
having a bad day, just kicking a ball actually. There's some and
Rico
loves. There
oh
is some
God.
happiness that actually comes with playing a sport or playing an instrument that you actually truly love. Like I don't know if you guys have ever felt like that.
Yeah, actually to build on that, yeah. You know, I recognize what you mean about like reaching out to someone.
Yeah.
But sometimes even your friends can't help you. Like they're not your therapists at the end of the day. But because they're not, doesn't mean like yes, there's therapy as an option. But there's actually I learned the other day there's text therapy. Like,
what's that?
You literally sign up to an app because physical in-person therapy can be like what $50 an hour.
Yeah.
Most people can't afford that. But for the text, once you pay the one-off, you can just text back and forth with someone. Sometimes they can even call you.
But for as long as it's not like for 1 hour, it's like
It depends on the app. I don't want to like go into the specifics because it'll depend on the provider, what they want. But if you can't like afford something as serious as face-to-face or Zoom therapy or hotline therapy, yeah, you can just text. Because I know people who hate it when their phone rings. I'm one of them. Like, just text me with that stuff, man.
yeah, therapy is expensive. Sheesh.
Yeah.
But everyone was paying 5K for 1 hour. It's expensive. I think they should have more of a sliding scale.
But then how do you know you're getting the good one? I mean, cheap is expensive.
I mean, even a therapist, you don't just pick the first one that you meet. You have to like almost interview them to see who you click with.
Oh yeah. Because they even ask you like, do you want a man or a woman? Yeah. So I think that's the only interview. Do you want a man or a woman? I know my preferences already.
Yeah.
Some people don't like talking to guys, and some people don't like talking to women. Yeah.
This will makes you feel comfortable in a better way. Because you're actually telling them the darkest part of your life.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's a relationship, like just a professional one, I guess.
But yeah, writing is basically like you talking as well. But it's like you talking out to the computer and to yourself, which I think is important. I think I wrote it down. I read a quote the other day that said, if you want to live a life worth living, write about it.
Oh man, I read a lot.
Just expand on that.
Like, you see, I think like if you write about your life, you want to live an interesting life.
Wait, I've heard of this, and I don't know if it's the same thing you're talking about. Like, write your eulogy now. What we will read in your funeral now. Like, you're projecting what you will achieve, but you're saying it like it's happened.
Through actions.
Yeah?
No, through actions.
No, but you actually write it down, like your whole eulogy. Like, they will read this in your funeral.
You know, today I met a guy who was telling me the craziest thing that he did. I actually never understood this, but then he said he doesn't write he writes New Year resolutions in a different way. So let's say he wouldn't write I need to make money. He'll write I want to swim with dolphins and I want to buy a car this year. So that will motivate him to make the money to achieve that. So you see, at the end of the day, there's like that more of golden reward than writing, I want to make like 2 million Kenya shillings this year, you get? And like that's very, very creative. So that was just one example he gave us, but later on he showed us and I was like, wow, this is actually a nice way of achieving things, you know?
I use vision boards.
Yeah.
I use vision boards myself. They help me to see it every day.
I just write notes. If you open my desktop, it's a freaking mess. It's like a to-do list and a vision board, but just the words. And quotes. Oh man.
Yeah.
So, guys, we did it.
What did you do?
We did it. We were on radio.
Yeah.
So, your first time on Radio 254, your first time on Radio 254, your first time on Radio 254. What did you guys think? Like, so we had Tupac on the show. We're still on radio. We're on radio. But I wanted to premiere a song. But before we premiere a song, I want to know from you guys, what do you guys want to let the world know about? You guys are here. Just people are listening. What do you want them to know? Anything. Can be a quote, it can be what do you want people to hear? They've heard your voice, what do you want them to remember from you today? If they hear nothing else from you, what do you want them to remember about what you said today?
And you want to go first?
I really don't know. Maybe just love yourself. And that's it.
Okay. So you say you want people to remember to love yourself.
Yes, self-love.
Okay.
It's important, yeah.
What about you?
I don't know. Basically, just look at where you're going, because the one quote that I learned this week that's been keeping me going is snake paths lead to snakes.
What?
Snake paths lead to snakes. So if
Okay.
you see like a road that's not good for you, don't expect a good surprise at the end of it. Like if it's a snake path at the end of the road, there'll be none.
Ogopa,
Yeah,
Toroka.
exactly. Like, just watch where you're going. Yeah.
Tupac, we've had you on the show.
For me, basically, I think I'll just say, just to kick it is a blessing, man. So remember, no matter how hard life gets, just the fact that you're alive means that it's a blessing, and it means that you're here for a reason. So don't die with the gift that God has blessed you with to bless the world.
Thank you guys for being on the show. We're gonna leave you guys with some music. Tupac, can you introduce All About You? I want you to introduce the song. It's unreleased. Do we want to say the name or just play the song?
Wow. Yo, shout out to Mr. K for sending us some unreleased. His album is dropping at the end of this month, I think. So without further ado, I think it's Mr. K Kalush.
Yes.
Come on, man, let's hear that.
Listen, Radio 254, Mr. K. Kalush, All About You. Thank you guys. In the studio, sorry.
Check it. All about you, think about you, Nikki, roll my weed. Kila Sunday will you pass by just to fuck with me. Nakuna jua neki shining like the sun for real. Now only live, so I'm asking why you live for real. All about you, think about you, Nikki, roll my weed. Kila Sunday will you pass by just to fuck with me. Nakuna jua neki shining like the sun for real. Now only live, so I'm asking why you live for real. I'm on to better things, nafanya better things. Manzi Toka Nairo said she want the wedding ring, but where's the benefit? Like what be benefit? And she my special angel straight from hell cause no one heaven. I'm asking Manzi, baby, tell me what you need. Me na saka do, I made a milli blow with ease. Now she my special shorty, be like disability. Just now on my dreams, favorite memory. A rockstar me, now rhythm got the funk. I hit a leak, now after shorty fika with the tongue. Heaven sent, the only thing that chased me is the rum. Kwani bana, so much drip, Makena call the sun. Think she love me, only love the homie cause I'm funny. Now here you can predict, Billy, we got the club jumping. Love the copper trampoline, the way she jump assumptions. Best at times, Fika Hapa, check it, all about you, think about you, Nikki, roll my weed. Killer Sunday, will you pass by just to fuck with me? Nakuna Chua, Neki shining like the sun for real. Now only leave, so I'm asking why you leave for real. All about you, think about you, Nikki, roll my weed. Killer Sunday, will you pass by just to fuck with me? Nakuna Chua, Neki shining like the sun for real. Now only leave, so I'm asking why you leave for real.
They say love is sweet, love is kind. They say love is so divine, yani feeling so defined. Penzi wangu, you've been roaming through my mind. Shorty yani yuko fly, smiling brighter than the sky. But mbona uli do me like that? Nilidhani you're the one, how you came with all the fun. Lakini kama mwizi, now I'm always on the run. Uchungu yani mingi when I think about the fact I was all about you. Baby girl, that is the truth. Everything for you, hata kama it's a few. Tangu mwanzo baby, me I thought I always knew. Sasa stories are makando, so I knew it was my cue. Nilidhani we ni queen, but you prove me wrong. Nilidhani you're a fiend, but ni mean wrong. Afadhali me I leave, all the love is gone. I was all about you, nikashika form. Yani vision long.
All about you, think about you, Nikki, roll my weed. Killer Sunday, will you pass by just to fuck with me? Nakuna Chua, Neki shining like the sun for real. Now only leave, so I'm asking why you leave for real. All about
Kamula Metro Ibongi.
check it. All about you, think about you, Nikki, roll my weed. Killer Sunday, will you pass by just to fuck with me? Nakuna Chua, Neki shining like the sun for real. Now only leave, so I'm asking why you leave for real. All about you, think about you, Nikki, roll my weed. Killer Sunday, will you pass by just to fuck with me? Nakuna Chua, Neki shining like the sun for real. Now only leave, so I'm asking why you leave for real. I'm on to better things, nafanya better things. Manzi Toka Nairo said she won the wedding ring, but waste the benefit, like what be benefit? And she my special angel straight from hell cause no one heaven. I'm asking Manzi, baby, tell me what you need. Me na saka do, I made a milli blow with ease. Now she my special shorty, be like disability. Just now on up my dreams, favorite memory. A rockstar me funk, now rhythm got the funk. I hit a leak, now after shorty fika with the tongue. Heaven sent, the only thing that chased me is the rum. Kwani bana, so much drip, Makena call the sun. Think she love me, only love the homie cause I'm funny. Now here you can predict, Billy, we got the club jumping. Love the copper trampoline, the way she jump assumptions. Best at times, Fika Hapa, check it. All about you, think about you, Nikki, roll my weed. Killer Sunday, will you pass by just to fuck with me? Nakuna Chua, Neki shining like the sun for real. Now only leave, so I'm asking why you leave for real. All about you, think about you, Nikki, roll my weed. Killer Sunday, will you pass by just to fuck with me? Nakuna Chua, Neki shining like the sun for real. Now only leave, so I'm asking why you leave for real.
They say love is sweet, love is kind. They say love is so divine, yani feeling so defined. Penzi wangu, you've been roaming through my mind. Shorty yani yuko fly, smiling brighter than the sky. But mbona uli do me like that? Nilidhani you're the one, how you came with all the fun. Lakini kama mwizi, now I'm always on the run. Uchungu
Rico Beats. Doesn't get it. What's up?
How am I supposed to drop that?
No. When you sing, it's over for us.
Alright.
So,
yo, we have another guest.
And we're excited. Oh, can you say your name because I can't introduce you?
I want you to actually prove to guys that you're here. Because if you say your name, the guys will be like, I can't.
No, I don't even think that. I think I'm too scared to say your name because I don't want to say it wrong. Because some people call me the wrong name every day, and your name is not easy. So I want you to say your name because it's not this. What's your name?
Hello, everybody. What's up, Nairobi? It's your girl Njerai, Njerae, coming to you live from Radio 254.
Nimesikia.
Yeah.
My name is Njerai.
Njerai.
Are you sure?
What do you mean, am I sure?
How do people normally pronounce it?
Njerai.
I've gotten Njerai a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually thought it was Njerai first.
Yeah, a lot of people think so.
Okay.
There was like a rave vibe that came at some point, yeah.
So can we get to know you? We've kept you waiting, but we're happy you're here. You have very good management. They take good care of you and make sure you're where you're supposed to be. But like, we'd love to know about who you are.
Well, like I said, my name is Njerai.
From the beginning. Sorry.
I'm a singer-songwriter.
No, not even that.
Okay.
Where were you born? Where were you born?
We're not from the start.
I was born at Aga Khan Hospital in Nairobi, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your how old are you?
It's not good to ask my mom.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Yeah, my mom told me it's not good.
No, we want to know how old she is.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
How old are you? I'll only feel safe if you all say
Guess.
how old you are.
Guess.
I don't know, I feel like we're around the same age.
Okay. And also, we're supposed to the same age.
I don't know, man. Maybe like 24.
She's quite close.
You're 23.
5.
You're 25.
Yeah.
Okay.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Okay.
Yeah.
When do you remember first like listening to music or like singing? What's your first memory of like you and music?
You know, I grew up in those homes you hear on Sunday. They just put loud music, and then your mom is just there singing some old R&B, like, you know, with some cracked voice.
Okay. And like, what old R&B is like?
Like R. Kelly times, yeah, like Celine Dion,
Okay.
Kina Whitney Houston, the vibes.
Okay. And you're just hearing, you're like, are you also singing with your cracked voice or you're just listening?
My earliest memory of like actually interacting with music is music festival. I think it was like in KG3. I even remember the song. Dolly, you're right, but girl, all your hands out of cup. I don't know why.
Why would you remember that?
I don't know, but it was like the first time I performed like in front of people. Like I introduced my. You know how they
How old were you?
Class 10. I was in KG3.
KG3
I
ni
didn't
nini?
know, man. Kindergarten 3.
Enedo. KG3 Nedo.
Did you win?
I think so.
For sure.
I feel like I did.
Would you remember if you were a loser?
I wouldn't remember if I lost.
I'm like a good participation prize.
Everyone is a winner.
Yeah.
So KG3, like how old are you?
I was like maybe 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're out there just singing.
Yeah, not even knowing what the hell I'm singing. Like,
Okay.
you ask me to know what that song meant. It's like some psycho thing.
So that's a memory you have of the first time.
Yeah.
When do you remember like you feeling like I could write my own song?
So it was so weird. I was in probably like year 9 or 8. I don't know. And then we were just walking to music class, and this line was in my head, and it was like haunting me. He came home, he had his dinner, and I was like, man, that's like.
Isn't that what all men do?
Such a nice story.
Isn't that what all men do? They come home and have dinner.
He had his dinner. That's it. And I was like, okay, let's try and develop this into a story, like into something. And I wrote. It's the first song that I recorded.
Wait.
Out on SoundCloud.
Let's slow down. So year 9. Okay, so where did you go to high school? Because you said now you're in year 9. What high school did you go to?
Yeah, I was at Aga Khan Academy.
Okay. And in Mombasa?
Yeah.
Costarian girl.
Yeah.
So, and I'm assuming the song you talked about is Niwewe? Or which song? What?
You'll be surprised, but it's a very tragic story.
Please tell us.
We like heartbreaking.
So this is year 9 Jera.
Yeah.
We're in. Take us there.
Joseph Kony was getting like
Yes.
noise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stop Kony. What was it? Find Joseph Kony or
Yes.
what was it? Some 5 to 7. Anyway.
Yeah.
I talk about the Ugandan.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so in my head, instead of thinking the way he thought, he came home, that's what all men do. I was like, let me take it further. So then he came home, he's like this young boy who came home, and then at the middle of the night, he was taken, and that was the last day he came home. Yeah.
By Kony and
Yeah.
So like Kony made him a soldier.
Yes.
And now he doesn't come home for dinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So you write this song?
Yes.
But you said you recorded it.
Yeah.
Why would you recorded it? What made you recorded it in a studio or at home?
Yeah, I have very supportive parents.
So you went to a music studio.
Yes.
Who's the producer? How do you even find? How do you find a music studio? You're in year 9. You should be worried about Miley Cyrus. Yeah, you should be worried about Miley Cyrus and Bajias when you want to make a song.
Wow. Okay. Well, I changed producers like 7 times in that.
What about the first one? Like the first time you go to the studio, how is it being in a studio for the first time in year 9?
It was, I don't know, the first time I went with like a group of people. So
Okay.
it wasn't like, it was a cool experience, but it was more of just singing in front of a microphone. It wasn't any different.
Why were you guys a group? Why were you in a group? Why were you gang?
Growing up, I was in a children's choir.
You skipped that part. Okay, let's go back.
Yeah, so I was, this is my holiday thing. So every time after school, I was always at music, doing something. Yeah.
Okay, so we don't believe you can sing. Can you prove
You
to
don't
us?
believe I
Yeah.
can? Yeah, I just said I started singing in class.
No. You said a lot. You're talking a lot. You're not playing us anything.
I was lucky enough to experience a live show.
I'm actually about to play the full song.
Can we do it? Because me, she's been talking a lot. Story, year 9. She forgot about the choir.
Believe me.
Check it. This
What's
guy,
up with this guy?
shock the world.
Right, well, the song is called Penzi Wakasi.
Telling me this, telling me that, saying that you won't ever have to think twice. Ukipata nafasi, hupotezi wakati. Saying that you won't fall back, no way. And all you need to show me is just one day. Ukipata nafasi, hivyo ushakuwa chali. Just doesn't give it enough fight. You know that's alright. I know we made it through so many nights. Now here you die. You know you're the one, mimi nitaita, nikufikie, bado unirudie, penzi niyo bure, utaacha usisilie. Take it nice and slow, don't get lost, oh no. Kumwendo wa kasi, nipe nafasi, nikuoneshe mapenzi wa kasi, niko na mpenzi wa kasi, na mwendo wa kasi, na nipe nafasi. Nikoneshe mapenzi wa kazi, niko na mpenzi wa kazi, na kinachonichanganya ni nini yeye hufanyanga, mi bado hung'ang'ana, tusikore kusema kwaheri, na kinachonichanganya ni nini yeye hufanyanga, na mi bado hung'ang'ana, tusikore kusema kwaheri. Mwendo wa kasi, nipe nafasi, nikuoneshe mapenzi wa kazi, niko na mpenzi wa kazi, no, mwendo wa kazi, nipe nafasi, nikuoneshe mapenzi wa kazi, niko na mpenzi wa kazi.
Wow. Yo!
I apologize.
Hey!
I'd like to formally apologize.
Hey.
So you can just do that.
Wait, shut up. But I gotta breathe. Whoa. Let me ask you. Hey? Are you single?
Are you asking for you or are you asking for a friend?
I'm asking for both of us. Yo, that was heavenly.
Thank you.
Do you like surprise yourself?
Sometimes, yeah.
Like, see how I'm okay, man, this is the first show, but we may anchor. You know, like
Thank you.
yo, listen, my nigga. I want to hear you because you are talking a lot of shit.
I can't talk shit about your voice. This is amazing. I have a question. When you have a voice like that, for example, you sing about love in some songs. Or
I sing about human interaction.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So calm, I'm still standing. Yo, okay. So this is from year 9. This is what you.
But you must have figured out you could sing. When did you figure out you could sing? Because if you were in a choir, people saw this in you from a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like, when do you think the first time people saw this in you was?
I feel like I was two different people.
What does that mean?
'Cause I was
Hannah
like-
Montana. Hannah Montana.
Yeah, because I was like, you know what you're taught to be and how they tell you this is how you sing, this is how you make it, right? And then now, when I was in year 9, I started to like explore more music. I just got a guitar and I was like, okay, I need to learn how to play it. So I was learning how to be, you know, finding the music inside me rather than finding it from like someone else and picking it up from someone else.
And when did you start writing your own songs?
Year 9.
What? Really?
Yeah.
And like at that point, you said you write about human interactions.
Yeah.
What inspires you to like? What inspires you to write?
Year 9 was late. Yani, you're in the studio, you learn how to play the guitar, you could songwrite.
Yeah, I was having the good days. Sleep, school, studio. No. Well, for me, I've always been a person, I just don't like seeing people sad.
Okay.
So my form of writing was just like, you know, whoever is feeling this kind of way can feel, at least I'm not alone in the world. Yeah. So even like the song for Joseph Kony about the kid,
Yes.
it was more of like whoever it is that's listening that has been in that situation or knows someone that was in that situation can know that they're not alone. There's other people going through the same thing.
Has your writing process changed from back then to right now?
Definitely. Well, there's definitely now systems that I have. I'm not about to give away all my secrets. Yeah, but that make it easier to write. So for example, before it would take me like an hour to write a song, and now it can take me like 15 minutes, you know, like because you know how to find the root of the emotion. So it's easier to tap into it, like at the moment.
One of the first songs I had from you was Pressure.
Yeah.
And there's a way you switched back and forth that I kind of like felt. Like, what language is that?
It's Kikamba.
So, but you say it in a way that it sounds. Talk about that song, like, because that's a really. Well, I guess like when I was looking online, like the early music is like 2018, 2019.
Yeah.
But 2000 when you're in year 9, what year is that?
That was what year was that? 2012. Is it? I don't even know. 2010. I
Okay.
don't know.
But like between like you making like the songs you were recording like in year 9
Yeah.
to the point where we hear like Niwewe and Pressure, like what's that in between look like for you? Like what do you learn? Because like you're writing, you're recording, but like we don't hear that. That's not out like now. But like let's talk about that part of your journey, because I'm sure you learned a lot that's got you to the point where you're at now.
Yeah. Well, for one, just studio time. You know, now it's easy for me to walk into a studio and after like a day be done with the whole recording. But before it would take days and days, and now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, what are we doing? Like, you know, recording one song 4 minutes for like days. What are you doing? Like the same thing over and over again. Yeah. So I'm glad I started recording music early because now it's taught me that discipline of, you know, even taking like one take instead of, you know, several different takes. 2 is definitely, I don't think at that time I knew that you could like upload music.
Okay.
Yeah, like I've
Anywhere.
a lot.
Like you did.
Yeah.
So like you record
So I would just put like I have I think 3 songs that are on my SoundCloud. That was like my space.
Okay.
But even like writing, it's not that I would write and record everything. Not everything would make it to the studio because even at that point, there's a lot that you don't believe in.
Okay.
It's more of just writing to like grow than writing to like present to people.
So when do you feel like you started feeling like, okay, I'm finding my sound. This is what I want Nigeria's music to sound
Yeah.
like. When like what do you have a feeling like? Was there a point you felt like, okay, this is the kind of sound I want my music. This is the music how I want my music to sound.
So after high school, I joined Sauti Academy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
They must have been like, hey, they're nice. Come.
So you go to Sauti Academy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I graduated in 2016.
What's Sauti Academy like, and what is that for people who've never heard of it or don't know about it?
It's basically like a music school. They teach you. They try to teach you the most of what is in music life in a year. So there's 3 terms. The first one is
So it's a whole year?
your vocals, yeah.
Okay.
So the first one is improving your vocals, that's the first term. And then the second term you get into songwriting. And then the third term you now talk about music business. So at the end of it you have like a full package.
For someone like you who had done a lot of kind of figuring out, like known a bit more,
Yeah.
did Sauti Academy help you? Like, did you, when you went there for that whole year, did you leave more developed? Like, when you came into that, do you think you knew and then you realized you didn't know? What did you learn? Like, how did that impact you?
Hey,
Were you good? Were you Gucci without it, or you needed it?
yeah, I needed it a lot. There's, for one, just meeting these people. You know, it's not easy to get an interview like this. It's not just everyone who can just decide to walk into here and have a radio interview. You know, you have to like have the certain, have the right. You need to meet the right people,
Yeah.
right? And you need to be in the right spaces, to meet those people. And I feel like Sauti Academy allowed me to be in these spaces where I was able to network myself. And for me, even when I was joining Sauti Academy, I knew I'm joining this to better myself. So whether or not the school helps me, which it did, but whether or not it does, whatever opportunity I get from it, I'm going to use it to better myself.
Okay.
What's the greatest lesson you took from Sauti Academy?
I learned how to make an elevator pitch.
Okay. So give us an elevator pitch, please.
I just did. I played you a perfect one.
Okay, that is that. Okay.
She got us there.
Nah, that's
She got us there,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you do it again?
I mean, just hold on.
Okay, sorry.
I want to close the show like that. You know, get me. If it does again, I'll start cheesing again.
I know it was hot here. It was hot.
I'm just right now. I put myself together. You know.
So when you go to Sauti Academy, you had the 3 songs on SoundCloud, or had you?
Yeah.
And then so I guess after now you finish Sauti Academy, you learn how to do the elevator pitch. You can perform live. You can songwrite.
Yeah.
You're still not posted. Where do you go next?
Well, what they don't tell you is when you're alone, it's not easy.
Alone where?
When you're your own manager, you're your own publicist, you're your own dream, it's not easy, because just writing music, and I feel like for me, when I write, it's all in the emotion. It's not even actually trying to get clout or anything like that. So being in that headspace where I can think and I can just find peace.
Okay.
So for a long time, it was just trying to do the right things, but then at some point you get tired. You're trying to always record, write and record, or to always post, or to always be in gigs, or to always do this, but you get tired. So let me just do the one thing that I can do and I can do perfectly. Let me just stay at home and write music.
How did you decide that? When was the point you realized, okay, now I need a team? And how did you get your team? This is the kind of team that we have.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to talk about that?
So I think the year before Corona, I had been looking for just a manager for a really long time, and sikuwa napata, and I was just like, maybe
That's
it's not the
2019.
right time, yeah. It's like maybe it's not the right time. Let me just move on. So I just continued doing what I do, posting when I post, doing whatever I do. It is that I do, and what I've come to learn is that when you put your best foot forward, people notice.
Yeah.
Right? So this man seated across me right now is my team manager. He just hit me up one day to call me for a radio interview, and to his story, that was it. But me, for weeks, I had been summing up the courage. And one day I just called him. I was like, "Yo, are you able to give me a hand in so and so?" And
But you did that because you realized like you were not well equipped to do it yourself.
Yeah.
And you needed someone who could do that.
Because I only wanted to focus on just writing and.
But you reached out.
I reached out. He called me for an interview.
Okay, yeah.
And I reached out to him because I wanted help for my social media.
Okay.
And then instead of doing that, he came up with the whole production, which is now what I'm doing, which has solved all
So your social media is really interesting.
Yeah.
And I love it. I feel like there's a lot of artists out there. Like we get hundreds of songs every day. So there's lots of music out there.
Yeah.
So how do you so someone has an artist, you have to ask yourself, how do I differentiate myself from everybody else? Because this person's dropping, this person has a billboard, they have you can't compete with everybody. So you have to find your own lane because everybody's doing so much. So now it's like I love how you have used your social media, like with the rave.
Yeah.
Please, let's talk about because especially like so now you talked about how that's solving your problems.
Yeah.
How did that solve your problems? Because one, you got management, but then you started doing something. You differentiated yourself from everybody else. What you're doing, nobody else is doing.
Right.
So why that and what's going on?
So my problem at the time was consistency, and I have like dope music that I can perform, but I don't have music to show that, like, you know.
Yeah, she doesn't post her songs on the properly.
Yes. So
Why do you do that?
because I'm a perfectionist, and if something is gonna go up, it needs to be, you know,
Perfect.
the best. Yeah. Yeah.
When she plays live, it's perfect.
Yes.
Can we just have you live all the time?
So I used to do this like Instagram live sessions at home, just so that, you know, so I'm not leaving my fans to like thirst and stuff.
So you give them thirst traps then.
Anyway.
You guys are the ones for puns. This whole team is full of puns. I do one pun and it's a problem. Sour.
Yeah. So when I started working with Kefa, he was like, "How about we grow this from just a living room session to now something that even someone who's watching you 10 years from now can go back and see, this is how she started, this is how she was doing it." Because my issue was I wasn't able to walk into a studio and just record and then release. But I have a lot of amazing original music, right? So why not just sit down with the camera and record it?
And you're packaging it differently because it's how you're packaging it. Because it's like, okay, you could release a video, you could release an audio, or you could do what you're doing, which is different.
Yeah, right. That's what I said. Human interaction. I feel like that's the whole idea behind my brand. And even with the episodes that I upload up on my YouTube, it's about. Of course, I'm just talking to the camera. I'm just there by myself talking to a camera, but I'm talking to everyone. And even me, when I watch myself, I feel like I'm talking to myself. I laugh, which is weird.
Can I ask you a weird question?
Yeah.
When you hear your own voice, how do you feel? Is it weird? I'm sorry, it's a bad question. I have to.
Okay, well, you are your own biggest critic, right?
Yeah. And you're a perfectionist, so I'm sure if it's mad for me, I can't imagine for you.
Yeah, just
like the music that's out is so dope, but she's scared to like. I'm like, so I don't know.
So basically, when I bring something like out, I make sure that there's room for improvement, yes, but I've done the best that I would even have done, the best that I can possibly do with the time that I have been given to do it.
So you don't cringe at all?
I do. Hey, I listened. Concert today, I was watching something with my producer and he was like, there you sang Sidri how. I was like, damn, you ruined this for me. I cringe a lot, but the growth is what matters, I think. And the fact that I'm able to cringe now just means that I have grown. So, yeah.
Fast forward now, you have your team now behind you. You're interacting with the fans.
Yeah.
There's music that's being put out.
Yeah.
Shows.
Yes.
Is there a place you perform that you can say is most memorable and why?
Most memorable
for you?
For me.
Yeah.
Ooh, can I say 2 shows?
Of course.
One was like an online one.
Yeah.
So I recently just did this showcase with Perform Music Incubator.
Oh shit.
And that was, I think, by far the best.
Why?
Because I feel like right now I'm at like my peak of my musical.
Even
like myself.
I think you.
Like every day
Yes.
I'm a better version of everything that I do. Even the singing, even like the talking, every day, right? And
I feel like at the time that I did it, it had taken me so long to find, first of all, the perfect band. They don't tell you how hard that is, guys, finding chemistry with a band.
So you have a band, a perfect band.
I have a perfect band. It's
Could
amazing.
you shout them out?
Shout out to Lee, who plays lead guitar. He's an amazing guy. Shout out to Dre, who plays drums. Shout out to Emery, who plays bass.
Oh, shit.
And the king himself, Mr. Jedi, who plays keys. And then of course me, who's holding it down. Yeah. Yeah. So that's one. That one is up. The only difference with that one is that there was no audience because it was an online thing. And then the second one would have to be Africa Nouveau. I performed at Africa Nouveau in 2018.
Yeah.
And it was, first of all, the biggest stage I had performed. Ah, my gosh.
Were you
The
nervous?
best treatment. Oh my gosh, guys. I felt like a queen, you know. And it was so nice being treated like that for the hard work that you put in. Because like these other shows, some of them don't even give you like a backstage. So it's for you to just, you know.
Pull up, do your
Yeah,
thing.
like
Asante.
connect yourself somewhere else. Yeah. But this one, it was even like a massage place at the back. Parties. It was like, there was a lot of things and I loved it. Yeah. And then the crowd was just this African Nouveau crowd is just like so appreciated. And the fact that I was so new to the crowd, I was like in a segment for the upcoming artists.
Yeah.
So it was dope also interacting with the other artists that were sharing the stage.
So I'd like us to play some music.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you, how would you define your music? Because I want us to play some music, come back and finish. But like, I don't want to define your music. I want you to play it. How would you define your music?
I don't say music, your sound.
My sound.
Yeah, I feel like you have a sound that is unique. I don't want, like I said,
I guess Rico is gonna describe
Huyu
my
kijana
music.
nisumbua. Huyu kijana nisumbua. Aki, huyu kijana nisumbua.
I just at the beginning, like, I don't want to explain, but I can tell for sure it's unique.
Yeah.
But like, I would like to explain the sound.
Right, like you said, it's unique. I don't really know what box to put it in, to be honest. I've never really known what genre to say I belong to.
I like that you blend languages.
Yeah.
But me, I will not define you. I want to play the music, but I would love if you could define yourself. What would you say?
Just said she's bilingual.
No, I said she blends languages. Don't spin my words. I know what I said.
I guess if you have to put a term to it, it's just like alternative music.
Can we call it Njeria's music?
Yeah. We can find a name, start a wave.
I think it's already a wave. It just needs a name. It's already a wave.
Get manager to come up with some puns.
Alright, this is Radio 254. We're here with
Jerai.
We're gonna play you guys some music from her, and then we'll be back at 6:45 to end the show. 7:45. Sorry. Love.
Let's get it.
Weasiane na wana utuku na muthenyano kweamana ndokese mbosa takana nondo amanyie kungenga sana na nena bisa syakungoni Gililikana twikoma na kuyamboni Wambadhie ndukandia nyeloli Lakini umwangi nyawe mbewe andoni Kiliko ni chadho kwana Nangewani siatabanwa Kona siani siya emanwa Swani asiana no kunywa na kwea nyama we unanyeni wa mana wendenga ekana na pressure ngaingwatere koko usenombo bie moko kumbuma mbewa soko kwanza ni mumiemba kioko natwenasiana twaile kuea lakini kila mudhenya nukwea na kukita muno natwena batasya kumanda na ndisa kulilika na mudhenya wa mwisyo niwe muyo kilikoni chadho kwana nangewani siatabanwa ngona sioni siaemanwa twesa kuswani asiana no kunywa na kuya nyama we unanyeni wa mana wenenga puresha wenenga puresha nanjenda kusioka kwa mwaito nenda unenge wendo ekana na puresha 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 ekana na puresha ekana na puresha.
Oh my god. Joe P got this one.
Woke up thinking about you. I was dreaming about you. But everything that you do, girl, you got me mad over you. Japo nipo mbali na wewe, mawazoni wewe ndio kilele, wanifanya niwe huru, yote kwa sababu yako tu. Na nishampata wa milele, nimvishe pete tuende kwa wazazi wangu. Nishampata wangu wa milele, my boo. Hey, la da 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 da. love the way you looking lovely in my t-shirt. Yeah, you sent from heaven, you my Keisha. Paka unafanya squeezy rada na safisha. Hey, girl, you make a man make a plan for a ring, and you make a king get a crown for the queen. Nipeleke na ring, you're the one that I need. Jasmine, wacha niwe wako Aladdin, baby.
Nilikuona juzi ukipita, kajipa moyo na nikakuita, ukasimama nikakaribia, nia yangu kaanza simulia. Kichwani mwangu fikira na mawazo, na tumaini la kujenga mwanzo wa upendo na huyu mrembo. Naacha ofisi na badili mwenendo. Baby sikia, nimebadili yangu njia, hisia ninazosikia, nishaamua, amua ni wewe. Baby sikia, umenichanganyisha pia, nimemaliza kulizia, nimeamua ni wewe, amua ni wewe.
Sisemi sikupendi, lakini siwezi.
Moyo wangu kavunjwa mara 100,
lakini bado nataka kuwa nawe, tujenge nyumba tuishi na baadaye
watoto nao waweze kutupenda.
Naogopa usinivunje moyo.
Baby sikia, nimebadili yangu njia, hisia ninazosikia, nishaamua, amua ni wewe. Baby sikia, umenichanganyisha pia,
nimemaliza kulizia,
nimeamua ni wewe, amua ni wewe.
usiku mchana twapika pikana, maneno yatupwa twavutana. Nini cha kufanya vile twakosana, siwezi huwezi hatuwezi achana. Sina time, remember back when you were mine. You knelt down to this highness, now left with this high mess. All talk and no action, cut down to a fraction. You love me, you hate me, we make up, you fake it. So take me to another place, another time, another life, where everyone around just smiles and waves, and everything about me stays the same. Oh, take me to a different night, a different vibe, a different fight, where all that we can do is sit and wait, and I don't have to think of mistakes I make. 'Cause yeah, uli ishalada, uli ishalada, uli ishalada, uli ishalada, uli ishalada, uli ishalada. Yeah, yeah, and I would never lie. Wish that you were here to share this sunrise with me, swimming in a perfect light. I remember dreaming of you and me in paradise. Used to think of you coming over, and all the times you let me lean on your shoulder. You done changed since you grew a little older. I hate to say it, but damn boy, I told you so. Take me to another place, another time, another life, where everyone around just smiles and waves, and everything about me stays the same. Take me to a different night, a different vibe.
Kelele mingi ni ya nini?
Be back. Yo, life is too short to just be very.
To be normal.
Yeah, to be normal. Why fit in when you want to stand out? Come on, yo, she gets me. Yo.
So we're back with
Jerai.
You see, I say Njerea. I can't help myself. Njerai.
Yes.
So we just played music from Jerai.
Yes.
We played Pressure, we played Todie Nawe, we played Wewe, and we played Lather. Let's talk about Todie.
I really wanted to hear you say it.
Todie Nawe.
Your accent.
Todie Nawe.
Whoa.
Let's talk about Todie Nawe.
Yeah.
How did that come about with Charisma? And how do you know Charisma?
Okay, so I've known Charisma. I know
Management is banned from our studios now. I'm joking.
Todie Nawe.
Todie Nawe.
Yeah.
Well, is that Kikuyu or that's what's
Kamba.
It's Kamba.
Yeah.
You see, okay, sorry.
Kamba.
What does it mean?
Let's
To
go
the
with you.
tunaenda wapi lakini?
Si sasa ndio form ya nyimbo tunaenda home.
Home kudu?
Kulipa mahali.
Oh, for serious fun times, serious things. Oh.
Serious things.
How did this song come about?
Charisma and I have been boys for a while, and when the band took a break and he was also kind of trying to discover himself as an artist, it just made sense to write a song together, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, so we this time when we wrote the song, we were just chilling like for a couple of days, and we were like, why not?
And then there's a song with Mutoria, who Mutoria has got one of the biggest songs in the country right now, and he's such a dope producer.
Yeah.
Mutoria produced I Want. He's also on the hook. But like, you have a song with him off his album, Dive In. How did that happen?
So Mutoria produced Pressure. Mutoria produced.
What?
Yeah.
Oh shit, okay.
Mutoria was my first producer.
Your first?
Yeah.
Precious, I told you Precious is the first one I had, and I love. Thank you so much. Thank you for the music.
How did you get a beat from him? Like, hold on.
Well, we met at Sauti Academy.
Okay.
And then it was kind of those relationships that just like lasted even after.
Okay.
So I have a question. You talk about Sauti Academy. With Sauti Academy and things like that, there's the thing that people don't realize. There's connections. You go there, you meet people.
Exactly.
So,
like Mutoria.
So who else was in your class besides Mutoria from Sauti?
So Pressure was written with Mordecai from Hathaban.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lather was written with Mordecai and Benson.
Na usemi, but do I say? When you go humble hivi.
Yeah, so I've met. Oh my gosh, it feels in my head. It feels normal now.
So now, okay, yes, for you it's normal, but like, these are people who I would say would inspire me. Even if I'm not an artist, but if I was an artist, that people, they're blowing, but they would also be inspired. Like, which Kenyan artists inspire you?
For sure, so they inspire a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, they've come a long way, worked really hard to like
They deserve
the
to be
Kenyan
there.
flag, you know?
Yeah.
And for me, even like joining such academy brought me closer to interacting with them. Who else? Natalie, the owner of Saudi Academy.
Okay.
That she's just, a visionary, I think. And the goal of just aiding young artists to get this information that they need to get, that's dope.
Yeah.
Interacting with half the band. Those guys are like my boys now, which is dope.
They have such a dope project out.
Yeah.
Simple man. I
Yeah.
love the concept of Monday, Tuesday. They have a dope project.
Yeah. Man, who else have I met? I've met Mudoni, the drama queen,
Okay.
who is now just like my bestie. Working with her has been everything. Who else? I
Hey, you're in
I've
deep
met
state.
so many
Oh,
people.
Have you done the Perform Incubator? I don't know. Have you been a part of the cohort at all?
Yeah, I was part of the last cohort.
So wait, talk about that because that's a new thing, and we've had a couple of people here who've been part of that. But
Yeah.
who was in your cohort, and what is Perform Incubator? Because that's a dope platform.
So, Perform Music Incubator is a program that works to mostly refine and then filter your art. So, whatever it is that you have, you come with it and we make it work for the music industry. So, they teach you everything from songwriting to split sheets, which is not something everyone
Wait, they can teach. Can you teach us split sheets? Because we need to know that.
Do you have music?
Rico has songs with big artists.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm getting you a recording with Universal off that song.
So now with Perform Music Incubator, you come to learn that these things are so simple. It's just the world that makes it seem so complicated. Like a split sheet is basically just percentages. So that's it.
Hakuna mathematics?
Hapana.
Hakuna sijui 16%, sijui nini?
I need this,
Sasa.
but
But yeah, so we get through a 9-week program of that, and then at the end of it, you put together a showcase.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who was in your cohort?
My cohort had Wendy K, had Zeshari, had Steph the rapper, and
Shout out Steph the rapper.
Mandy Kabaya.
Kabaya?
Hey.
Kabaya is coming with a lot of Kabayaness.
Yes.
Who would you love to collab with? Like we've seen like a few collabs you've done, but like, can we see more collabs? Are you down to work with more people? And who is it you'd like to work with?
I'm going to see this, and my sister will roll eyes, but Nikita Kering.
Nikita Kering?
Yeah.
Okay. Why is she rolling eyes?
Because she plays her music all the time.
Okay.
Like, to the point where you can feel.
Nikita Kering ameshika watu kuna kanavu kameshika.
Msichana ameshikwa sana.
Jane. Ni ex ama ni nini? Anyway, so Nikita Kering, someone you'd like to work with? Anyone else out there?
I would like to work with Watanga Willy.
Ooh! Those guys are so dope.
I
So
love
dope.
them. Oh my gosh. I mean, there's definitely people I'm working with. I don't want to tell you.
Okay. So we have an EP coming soon,
Yeah.
apparently.
We know the people I'm working with.
Okay.
Yeah. And the ones I can't tell.
Rico, can you ask her about the EP because she likes you? She might tell you.
Alright. Yes, Rico.
Let me make this.
Maybe release dates, maybe features.
Hey, shout out Momsy.
Yeah.
Shout out, mom. Shout out everybody listening. Everybody listening, we love you
Moms,
guys.
if you listen to me right now, you gave birth to a queen. Hey, a queen of song, a queen of the motherland, and she's gonna take our flag
I can just see
worldwide.
her smiling ear to ear.
Hey, mother.
But then I feel like my dad is also there. So.
Hey, Pops, hata wewe umejaribu sana. Tumeshukuru. Sisi serikali si serikali ya Nairobi tumeshukuru. Yo, but what was the question?
Wait, okay, let's do this. Okay, it's 7:53. Can she sing? We get Kizungu Zungu and then we come back.
There's an important question.
No, Kizungu Zungu is better though.
Oh, but EP, yes.
Okay. Maybe I want Kizungu Zungu. Butterflies and things.
So, when's the EP dropping? Can we know that? September.
Yeah.
How many songs are we getting?
We're getting 6 songs. The one that I just sang is part of it.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess you got an exclusive.
The Shivers.
But more exclusives are available on your YouTube channel.
Yes, I'm actually about to sing a song that is featured on the first episode of this YouTube series that I do called The Rave.
What's the rave?
The
Rave ni nini?
The Rave. Alright, The Rave is an online web series where I interact with my fans. I sing for them my original music. I sing with some featured artists. We just make some stupid jokes, talk about some stupid things, sing some beautiful music, and everyone is happy. Yeah. Yeah. So I just actually uploaded an episode today.
Okay. And what's your YouTube channel name?
Jerai. Njerae.
Okay.
Bro, no one like her. Clearly.
No one like me.
Can we do Kizunguzungu?
Kizunguzungu is a song.
So okay, so let me ask you something. So this weekend, people can see you live where? Because you have
right.
people listening right now, and they're like, "Yo, this is dope. Can we hear more?"
Yeah.
They're excited about the EP.
Yeah.
But where can they see you performing?
So this weekend on Saturday, I'll be live at Encore Nairobi from 11 a.m. Yeah, tickets are it's at Soin.
Arcade?
Yes, thank
Okay.
you. Soin Arcade, Westlands.
So from what time to what time for the
From
listeners?
11 a.m.
11 a.m.
Yeah, tickets
Okay.
are 500 bob now and 1,000 bob at the gate,
Awesome.
and every shilling is redeemable at the restaurant.
Every
Ooh.
At the bar.
Oh, not restaurant.
At the bar.
Keyword bar.
Yes. Yeah, so come on, come all. We're bringing the rave live to you.
Rico.
What's up? This is just what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with music? Like, what do you want to do? Where would you want to see this thing go? What's your dream for this?
For me, I feel like this is it. Like, I don't want to do anything else.
Okay.
To be honest.
No, but like I'm saying, like what's your dream for your music? Like, how far do you want to take this?
International for sure.
Okay.
Is there anyone who comes here and says any less?
Some guys are like, no, I'm just doing this before I go to uni.
The guys are just like, yo, bro, I'm just trying to play for the home.
Till death. For me, I like to write music that brings joy and refreshes a person, and that's exactly the same thing it does for me. So I don't think I can ever stop doing music.
Is there like music you listen to that people would be surprised? I feel like because the music you make is very. Would you make like like would you make like an unorthodox song I wouldn't expect you on?
It already sounded like chaos to me.
You see, I know.
But
because you have a sound, but you have a sound, but you don't want to say you have a sound. But anyway, that was a touchy subject, so I left.
I think for sure I can do it. There's a song on the EP that's completely different from what I do.
What is it like?
It's a club song.
No way.
Yeah.
Count.
And for sure you'll be dancing to it.
You making a club song. Me in the club dancing.
Yeah.
Hatuwezi. Tingisha matako zako.
Katika, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but I'll ask you a final question.
Yeah.
Before we get an
For you
excuse.
bless us.
For you bless us. When it's all said and done, and when life runs out,
Okay.
what would you like to be remembered for?
My music.
Plain and simple.
The fact that I made someone feel nice.
Okay.
That's it.
So what if your music made someone feel sad? Because you said that I'm listening.
Yeah.
You said okay, what if your song makes me remember a bad thing?
You had to remember it, I guess. It's not always bad remembering bad
See,
things.
human interactions.
Yeah.
Okay, can you guys help us with puns? Like I feel like you guys as a team can give us good captions. You guys just send us captions and puns.
Mr. Panman. Pacman, Panman.
Say something.
Say something.
Say something. You guys say something. You guys have been here the whole time. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about puns, but you don't have eggs to fry.
Whoa.
That was clever, by the way. It's like you're listen, you can't have like a book where you just.
So Kefa likes calls. Can we give them your number? They call you.
Kefa will just give you free pans just to make your day.
Yeah, but
bad or good, guys.
Yeah, I mean, now someone is calling me.
Wow.
Yeah. We call that.
They want the pans.
They want the puns, man.
As guys want the music, and I hope that we get more music from you. I know that if you get more life, you'll get more music from you. So I wish you long life.
Thank you.
I wish you an illustrious career. I love that you focus and said this is what you're gonna do. So I can't see where you go with this.
Thank you.
Illustrious. I love
My
that.
gosh, great.
I'm sorry for saying you couldn't sing
Great word
earlier.
of the day.
Yeah, I need to just, that kind of apology. I made it so quickly so you don't have time to
Alright, so.
World premiere, live and direct. Well, live and direct on Radio 254. And I like the Queen tributes the song.
So the song is called Me, I Like You. Yeah, it's called Me, I Like
Do you like anyone?
Let's not go into touchy subjects, please.
Radio 254, this has been an amazing show. Thank you so much for ending the show with this song. What's the name of the song?
Me, I Like You. You can check it out on today's episode of The Rave. Oh, no, I fell into your arms again in slow mo. You took me up by my hand and said, let's go. The way you look right at me, how could I say no? And with the way that you confuse me, you set my soul on fire, you consume me. I'm burning with desire, it shows through me. I'm hoping you don't tire the things you do to me. Oh, am I foolish for thinking I have found the one? It's stupid, but maybe I have found someone. If it's you, then I'm ready to try. Can't go steady, you and I, 'cause me, I like you. I'm hoping that you like me too. I'm loving every time with you. I'm hoping that you like me too. Me, I like you. Hey, I'm hoping that you like me too. I'm loving every time with you. I'm hoping that you like me too. Oh yeah, I'm shooting my shot, shooting with everything I am and I've got it. I'm gonna do it. Oh baby, I am shooting my shot, shooting with everything I am and I've got it. I'm gonna do it. Oh, I'm shooting my shot, shooting with everything I am and I've got it. I'm gonna do it. Baby, I am shooting my shot, shooting with everything I am and I've got it. I'm gonna do it. Gonna do it. You can dedicate that to somebody. If you're single.
Hey, I'm sorry if I ever hurt you. That's my dedication to you.
Message received.
Yo, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow with some more vibes, new guests, and obviously 24/7. We're going to be Kenyan music. 254-247. Let's get it. Good night.
Someone good night.
Night.